I going to down talk something that's the bigger beast than me? I can't take the
with
beast
your
down.
voice. It doesn't mean you're going to win, but it means that you don't need to help the motherfuckers.
What? How am I helping them?
What's your favorite flavor of boot?
Huh?
What is your favorite flavor of boot?
What's boots? I like Justin. I have Justin boots.
Whoever is my ruler at the time, I love that flavor. That's you, Cynthia.
I'll be right back.
You like rulers? Okay.
You know,
Cynthia, great.
No,
it is in the Bible about the government. It is in the Bible about to uplift your government and not talk down on them.
No.
It is. No, it is.
Go ahead,
I just
Phil.
don't see.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong? No. How am I wrong?
It says
where's it at in the Bible?
by the laws of the government.
Where?
And to
In the
respect.
Bible.
Where in the Bible?
Romans 13, I think it is.
It says in Romans.
Was put there.
Where's the fucking Bible? Let me go get it.
Exactly. So if you want to take that literally, then Romans, where it says that God has appointed the governments. So you're going to tell me that the Nazi was appointed by God?
I couldn't hear that.
It says God put government on the earth.
At some point in time, somebody's going to be in charge of you. Are they not? Even if it's not the government, it's the mafia. And if it's not the mafia, it's that gang. And if it's not that gang, it's that gang. At what point are you just not? You're just going to be like, I know none of them get my respect. I'm going to have issues with everybody.
Yes, I don't need a ruler. I'm sorry that they taught you into believing that your world would collapse.
Did you say Romans 13?
It would. It would, Joe.
If I believe that men were honorable men and they could be trusted, and meaning that like the men that wrecked my cars would pay me for my car and pay for all of my medical bills afterwards. I can get down with what y'all are saying, but we don't live in that type of world.
It is the world we live.
Everybody's going to try to give you less.
I will protect you. I will protect you, Cynthia, and I'll beat up the guy and make him pay you money who wrecks your car and all of that shit.
But just not paying me money for the car. You got to pay me money for my rehabilitation. You got to pay me money for my medical bills.
I'll
you
do
got to
that.
pay me money for my time out of work. And people don't want to pay that money. People aren't going to want to pay
insurance for.
I'll catch it.
So Romans 13, did y'all say it was in Romans 13?
I don't want to pay insurance anymore because men are so great. They're going to be responsible. We don't need government, so we don't have to have any of that anymore.
Cynthia, I'll do all those things for you. However, I work with Al Capone and the Bloods, and we're going to use up the money and our power to kill a bunch of motherfuckers. We're going to go shoot the guy
that we're going to go take care of the guy that hit me and doesn't want to pay his bill. So now a family's without a father, and so now you're going to have another broken home. But hey, I got my justice right. That's the world y'all want to live in.
That's still.
It doesn't say that in 13. It doesn't say that anywhere in Romans 13.
Hold on, Barbie. Hey,
maybe I have to. Maybe it was 9.
I'm looking at the Bible right now.
Okay, Barbie.
So, nigga, did you read all the Romans?
Girl, I'll tell you where it is.
It doesn't say anything about the government, and that's what y'all said. Was that it says in the Bible that we should do that, respect the government. It does not.
The Bible is a Harry Potter book. It's made.
Thank you.
Listen,
I don't treat it that way.
I just wanted to say.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You've been talking. Just give me 1 second. Listen, I just wanted to say the Bible is fake. If y'all want a government that ain't here and y'all talking this V for Vendetta shit, go to Haiti and deal with that government. Go see how barbecue treats y'all. Because this is the best country in the world. Hey, give it a second. I'm almost done. I'm landing this plane right now. Listen, this is the best country in the world. If you don't like it, take your ass back to Switzerland, Ukraine, wherever the bleach demons come from. Respectfully, I digress.
Romans 13,
what did I say?
1
Romans
and 2.
13, right?
And 1 and 2.
Exactly.
Romans 13, what?
Everyone be subject to the governing authorities. That's the first sentence.
Romans 13.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
What?
13 at the very beginning. Start at the very
beginning. Are y'all in the KJV Bible or what Bible are you in?
Well,
yeah,
it literally says, chapter 13. let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Where the fuck was government in that?
Everyone must submit himself to the governing authorities.
That is not
Wait. I stand
That's
a lie.
corrected. You
Look
have
at
a
a
great
different
point. They
translation.
I'm
substituted
in
the word
NIV.
government
That's
for higher
okay. There you
power.
go.
Yeah. I stand
Different
corrected.
That's the KJV. So
All
there's
right,
that.
so I'm
Yes.
in NIV.
And
Okay.
check
So
this
it does
out.
say that.
Also in Romans, it says, I think it's in Romans, our enemy is not against man. We battle huge numbers of evil spirits in the unseen world.
Right.
And the earlier version says, and worldly governments. That part's been taken out.
Can you hear me?
We battle, we
Yes.
can't
I
now,
knew
Chuck.
you.
All right. This is KJV Romans 13, 1-7.
Yeah.
Let every soul be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and that the authorities that exist are appointed by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authority resists the ordinance of
God.
King James was a pedophile, though. So we're reading a made-up fairy tale book
Thank
that
you.
keeps slaves.
So I
It
understand
keep
that
people enslaved with religion so they could give him money. So y'all need to really look it up. Like that's a
So
fairy tale
So
book.
they don't do homework.
I consider the book to be my moral compass. That book has gotten me through more hard times in life than anybody else has ever done. I'm very strong in my faith and I'm very thankful for my community. I understand that the way I believe is not for all, and that's okay. But to me, the book that you think is a fairy tale is where I get my morals from. And it's never led me astray in all the years that I followed it.
That's good. Thank God. Thank Jesus. Yep. But it's fake. So you could think I'm happy it helps you, sweetheart. Just like crack cocaine helps some people. You know what I mean? It's like listen, when you were a kid, they told you fairy tales. You grew up believing these fairy tales. Like you think this shit is real. It's not.
You assume that I grew up in the church.
Hold up. I want to say something. Every single religion contains a piece of truth within it. And it also contains the construction put together by man. To say it's an entire fairy tale is ignorance. No, it isn't. It has truth in it. It also has lies in it, just like every other contextual piece of literature that has ever existed. Because man touching things corrupts things. Yes?
Okay, so you're saying it's truth and it's a lie.
I'm saying there's truth in it. Yeah, the teachings of Christ, the red letters, the things that Christ spoke on, truth. Some of the stuff
that was
in the Old
hermetics,
Testament,
though.
No.
Listen,
that's what Christ was talking about was hermeticism.
Anything written by a man is fake.
But you rule out miracles.
No, not everything written by man is fake. It just the point is
anything written by man is fake.
It's to control man and to get money. It's all about money. Religion is about money and taxes. Look it up.
But Catholic you're changing it a little bit about from anything written by man. Now you jump back.
Anything written by man is a lie.
So, for me, the book
helped me
to build
we
that
can
relationship
now.
with God.
Okay.
It wasn't the book, but it was the ability to build the relationship of the God that's talked about in the Bible. So, don't think I just read the Bible and believed it to be true. Like there's a communication with my higher power, with my Lord.
That's why I would have went, Cynthia.
You
can feel truth when it hits you. You feel God when it hits you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, pause. All you Bible thumpers.
Thank you.
Does the rest of the Bible teach you about governments? Does it teach you that every government is of God? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Moses, Babylon, the whole Bible is about fighting against government. Just because you found one boot-looking verse doesn't mean that that's the point.
That's right. That's well said.
It means that it was written by man and you've been fed it selectively.
That's it.
But it's also saying that the Lord is in control of who's put the people in government. And if you don't understand the plan, what's going on, don't worry about it. Don't get yourself caught up in all of this drama.
To take yourself out of the game. It's the most undermining
Yeah.
belief.
And but how is it
Take
working for
yourself out of the
everybody else
game.
going against the government?
If
Like
I
who's all been
were an evil person, I would tell you exactly what the Bible has told you. Just accept things. Don't try to do anything. However, we can look at the Bible, we can look at the saints, we can look at all of human history and know that that's not actually how things played out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What if Moses was just like, well, we trust Pharaoh?
It'd be a different world. It'd be a different story. But
God
at some
must-
point, you
God
have
must
to
have put this
land on the
motherfucker
What
in
if
charge.
Jesus was running around telling everybody,
At some
Jesus
point-
great?
Don't try to
just
hide your
trust
babies.
him."
King Herod was put here by God.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to land on a belief and you have to plant roots in that belief. And I chose this. I'm not telling anybody else to believe it. I'm not telling you
That's
that
not
I'm
a
right and
comment
you're
on what
wrong.
Flo just said at all.
It's a
I
deflection.
understand, but I'm saying
Yes.
he's saying that they just taught you that the government, like, and that's how come, because the books undermined you and they taught you to take yourself out of the game. That's not all I've learned from the book, and I can't
It's
sit
the
here
only
and
part
say.
that we're addressing right now.
We're talking
But I'm
about,
addressing it as the whole book, though.
well, well,
I'd
we-
like to ask a
we-
question
go,
when there's
go,
a
Lindsay,
spot
you haven't
to
spoke.
talk.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Lindsay, we can hear you now.
Okay, just
Okay.
a minute. Yeah, we can hear you now,
Thank
but we're
you.
hold on. We're about to grind Cynthia into oblivion.
Yay!
Oh.
I
Okay,
don't want to do that.
but the whole book says infinitely more about not trusting and obeying government than it does about trusting it. There's one like chapter that y'all pulled out to support
Yeah.
There's
government.
more.
The
There's
whole
definitely
rest- Look
more.
at Jesus. That's supposed to be like the pinnacle of Christianity, right? Did Jesus follow that? Fuck no.
No.
Jesus
he a-
was tried by an illegal trial. That
No,
was
it
an
was a
illegal
legal
trial.
one.
Lexi?
Huh? It was
It
an
was
illegal
legal.
one. No, it was illegal. They broke Jewish laws by when they held the trial.
The
But, like,
Romans were in
from the
charge.
beginning
God
of
must
time-
have
Wait,
the
the
Romans.
government was the
time-
Romans. It wasn't Jewish law. Jewish, my ass. The government, the Romans were in charge. They decide what's legal or not.
So
Those
they
are the
weren't
rulers.
supposed to do these. They weren't supposed to do the trials or the rulings during this particular period of time because it was coming up on something. I forget what it was, but they hurried and they still had it the day just to get it out of the way. And
Right,
so they
but
weren't
that's
supposed
Jewish
to do
law, and the
that.
Jews weren't in charge.
I
So
just don't believe pedophiles would ever put out anything good for anybody. So
Hallelujah.
y'all need to just
well, then
wait.
you should never
We
watch
just-
TV and you should never listen to music. You should never participate in any of those things.
That's called entertainment, my dear.
But no,
Ignorance coming-
that because
ignorance
it was written in a
killing today.
book.
Cynthia?
No.
We're
At
gonna have to
some
change your
point-
name to Not That Ignorant.
At some point, you have to land on faith somewhere. I
Well,
landed
okay.
here.
Can
And
I
this is
add-
right. And I
Another
did-
deflection.
Cynthia,
You
can you
keep
define faith? There's a lot of people have a different definition of faith. Can you define faith for yourself?
believing in something
Please.
that you can't see and knowing for sure what you don't know.
Well, I want to say, Cynthia, I totally respect your faith, and I have it too. But I think there's you can have both that faith in God, faith in Christ. You can have that with, and also have a different viewpoint as far as like Christ really didn't teach us to follow every single thing the rules of the land put out there. In fact, there's some real interesting hidden things that are in there. Like when they go to Capernaum, this is really wild. Most Christians don't catch this. They go into Capernaum. Peter gets stopped by the people that collect the tribute tax, and they say, "Don't you and your master pay the tax?" He lies to them and says yes, because had he said no and told the truth, he would have been in hot water. So he gets back to the house, and it says Jesus withstood him at the door, would not let him in, and goes and runs this whole scenario by him. He says, "Of whom do the kings take tribute? For their own or for strangers?" And he says, "Strangers." And he said, "So the children are free?" And he said, "Yes." And so then he tells Peter, "So are you." But basically, so you don't offend them because you've already told them this. Now I'm going to send you out. Go get this fish. There's a coin in it. Go take that and pay the tax so we can get this off of us. Right. But it indicates from the way that's presented that he was illustrating, Peter, you're of a royalty, spiritually speaking, and you're not under all of these laws that are being put forth on man. But yet you opened your mouth and, you could have did this differently. And I see some really interesting things within all the contrast of this. I think that Paul and some of these other individuals that helped construct the New Testament raise some eyebrows, because there's times that it looks like Paul might have been an informant might have been playing both sides.
I hear
right?
that, and I would like to hear evidence. Cynthia, what do you think Jesus thought of those people, of the tax collectors? Which would be your government? What do you think he thought of those people?
He didn't like him interfering with the church. Like, he kept it separate.
I mean, period. They were hard on the people who were tax collectors before they became apostles and shit. They said they were pieces of shit, low life tax collectors.
Christians. That he was known to kill Christians before.
Joe, cool question.
Yep, go.
Question: how did we go from government? A few people in chat were saying they lost the plot. I lost the plot too, and I'm right here. And how did we go from government to religion in the Bible? Please.
I don't think.
Clarify.
I don't. I'm not sure.
How were they related?
Well, very good. The government.
I know how.
I think it was Cynthia brought it up that it says in the Bible you should
follow the government in the Bible.
Right.
I don't get upset
Which is a lie.
about these things like y'all do. And
who's upset?
I mean, like, y'all get angry about the taxes and that, and I don't.
The taxes.
We're not angry, my dear.
No one looks angry.
Y'all remember was like debated. I'm like, well, what's the big deal? Like, I pay the taxes, and you're like, oh, you can't. Why do you pay the taxes? I'm like, because I want good roads. Oh, because the roads are being stolen.
So
There's
the
so
fact
like,
that
whoa,
we disagree with you makes us angry and
well,
emotional.
okay, disagreed with me. So then I was.
She actually didn't say that.
It.
And then I
She
said,
actually.
Bible teaches me to respect the government, and then that's how it turned into the Bible.
No, it doesn't.
And we think that the Bible, even through all the people, Moses leaving Pharaoh, the government, Jesus flipping over the tables and saying tax collectors are crap. His whole spiel was leave the government and fuck with God and be your holy self. No one was a governor. No, there are no senators and shit like that, or people like that who wrote in the Bible or talked about as good motherfuckers in the Bible. All of them
Thank you, Tarek. Go ahead, Joe. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't know if you were going to land.
No, it's fine. It's clear, Cynthia. Would you agree with what I just said? Where are all the senators and stuff in the Bible? Which ones
there
are
were
spoken?
Kings and there were tax collectors.
Which ones? Excuse me. I was almost done. Which ones are participated in writing the Bible, and which one are spoken about that this guy is good and you should follow him?
Well, Paul.
Whoa, we got a shock and awe in the motherfucking house.
When you hear the sirens or anti-aircraft guns, you must get under cover at once. If you're in the open with no cover, lie down. The most important rule of all is never to stand staring at the sky. If you don't take cover, you may get hurt.
How was that?
Matthew was a tax collector.
Tarek, that's how a man does it.
Thank you, Chuck. You have now become my most favorite communist.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just trying to show Tarek that's how a real man does it.
Hey, can you get new emojis now?
Probably can. It takes a few hours for the whole thing to settle in, but yes. Chuck, you got any votes on who the next emoji is?
Do we got a Cynthia yet?
No, we
don't have a Cynthia. We don't have a Chuck. Actually, last time I did a poll, Chuck is the next one in the line.
Do we have a Lindsay or a Barbie?
We do have a Barbie. We don't. Did I do a Lindsay? I don't think we have a Lindsay.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Did I?
Or no?
I don't know. Oh yeah, we do have a Lindsay.
Well, I got a very serious question for Joe. Joe, how about them parsecs?
I think you have a scantily clad Lindsay in there somewhere.
I told Jesse to text him and see if he made it through the night.
I know, right? That was something else, bro.
We don't have a Mrs. Flo. I've died.
Do we what?
I know. I just changed it.
Mrs. Flo.
Chuck votes for Mrs. Flo. Mrs. Flo gets the next one. And thank you, Harmon.
I'm getting too much money.
Come on, step up, be a man, drop that money. Don't be so tight. Damn.
So Cynthia, if I told you I had a fire-breathing dragon in my garage, would you believe me?
I don't know, man. After this whole fucking interview that I just watched from 2018 about Diddy, I might not. I might just ask to see proof before I'm all the way committed to the belief.
I got one for you, Cynthia. You know all the clouds are made by man.
I'm sorry?
Did you know all the clouds were made by man?
All the flies?
Clouds.
How did you hear clouds?
And that NASA was created to keep you from God.
Oh God!
No. I would need to see proof of those before I actually come.
That's what a Flow sponsor just said that.
Have you guys ever seen a slave Bible? Because they gave slaves different Bibles back in the day than they gave.
How were they different?
Like slaves.
Yep, I had one at one time.
Too bad you don't still have that. It's probably worth a lot of money.
I don't know if I still got it or not.
You should try to find it. If you do, I bet it's worth some money. Hell, if you do still have one, I'll buy it from you.
Oh, I know it's worth some money if I still got it.
How is it different?
I don't. There's a lot. The Bible's big. I don't remember all of the fucking changes straight off the top of my head, but they took out all the things that would encourage people to be insubordinate.
Yes.
The point
That's
is,
all I needed. Like the Book of Enoch, the Book of Thomas.
If it's the perfect work of God, it would not be that way. We can look at slave Bibles, and their existence in and of itself lets you know that the Bible is not the perfect work of God.
Isn't that interesting? Because it's the same thing that was done to us being Christians or people who are going by the Bible itself, when it was possibly copied by scribes who were illiterate, possibly, and also censored by King James. So we got the same thing going on too. Right. But we keep failing to see that we're in the same situation as the people we're pointing at.
Right. That's why I point out, you're exactly right, but that's why I point out the slave Bible, because everybody can look and go, well, this is incomplete version of my Bible, right? But when you point out the current Bible is an incomplete version, they go, well, this is my Bible. And so it doesn't hit home the same way.
Yeah. Imagine taking 5 pages out of the King James Bible. Yeah. Wouldn't that be significant? Wouldn't that be significant to you?
Yeah. It'd be even more twisted to leave them in there and just take words out here and then and change, move shit around. That's more sinister. 5 pages, people sniff that. But over time, you change a word here or there. That's more sinister. And that Bible, the King James, was taken from his mom's Bible at the time, which was the most popular. And he told them when they brought it back word for word, he kept sending them back to make changes.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of the equivalent of changing the Constitution of the United States.
Yes. Kind of like they try to do now when it says that you should make no law regarding religion or whatever. They come up with reasons, and we have laws and shit on the books where, that when you do fuck with people's guns and shit, and it should not be infringed. They find a law to infringe.
It's something to think about. Christian cannot reconcile the First Amendment with the First Commandment. First Commandment says that we shall not worship any other gods, but yet they claim that this government is a Judeo-Christian God, which allows the worship of any god you wish.
God damn, I had not noticed that. Right there.
Say that.
Wait, I didn't get it.
What?
Try that
How
again.
come they don't reconcile the First Amendment? There are 5 parts of it.
Before me.
Who's
What's
the
that
person
got to do
reading
with
the
the
passage?
First Amendment, though?
Oh, Bro Joe.
Yes.
What's that got to do with the First Amendment, bro?
Well, the First Amendment gives you the right to, worship any god you want.
Freedom.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. So God's first commandment is that you should not worship any other gods but Him. I mean, just look at what the judgment came upon Israel for worshiping other gods.
That's why America's so great.
So
here's another thing for you.
First of all, I can rationalize. That was your statement. I could rationalize that shit easy. You can rationalize that and be a Christian or whatever. it says this make no laws regarding religion. That is not me saying other religions are cool. That's not the same thing.
Yep.
Historically, though, isn't the Bible about Ethiopians, and aren't they historically black? So the Bible is basically about black people living black lives, and there's black. Hold on. There's black heroes all through that book. Respectfully,
Pretty sure it's Jews.
Yeah, but Moses was married.
They were black as fuck at that time. They didn't
actually saved him from getting killed.
Yeah, all this. Who knows? All this sounds like black people's projection onto what white people projected onto, when it's really just Jews. And who gives a fuck what color their skin is?
But because we know that it was not just Jews, we know enough that those people.
There's meaning.
Yeah, those people were black as fuck all throughout that biblical.
Maybe it's just my white privilege did not care less what color skin anybody was in the Bible. I think it's insignificant.
Yeah. But I want to say this: people, those are just people. Right, it didn't cost they were black or anything like that. It was just people who lived in an area where there was a lot of sun, so they were dark skinned, but they were just people. Black.
Okay, they were black. Thank you. We know. Flo State. You said it doesn't matter about their color, right?
Correct.
The significance of this is the whole reason for the fairy tales, and the reason they made white Jesus, white everything. They wanted the superheroes in this black book.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
I'm with
what does it matter? Hold on, Ignat. Okay, let's say you're right, and I agree to you. Now, the Bible is about black people. What does that change?
Well, it changes America suddenly.
You're not
God's
ignorant.
a black man, and you don't have all these racist white motherfuckers. God's a black man. You don't have all these racist white motherfuckers. That's the start.
Black people.
You can't hate black motherfuckers when your God's black.
God obviously supersedes race. Don't you think that's obvious?
One at a time, ladies. One at a time.
I got you. I'm shutting up.
No. Let the ladies speak. Y'all relax. Go ahead.
Imagine getting an instruction manual, only it's an important instruction manual because it's not to put together a table. It's how to live your life the best way you possibly can. But there are so many diametrically opposed ways in that Bible or in that instruction manual. Diametrically opposed ideas. Imagine how confused people would be. So for anyone who takes the Bible so literally or word for word, there's so many reasons why things are interpretable, confusing, and yes, it would make an absolute huge difference if take your favorite movie, then put in all black characters, same names, same kind of intellectual mentality, whatever it is, but just make them all black. That alone significantly changes the script, probably in ways that you haven't already processed, but you would take note of in terms of role models, in terms of
you want to throw it up real quick?
Power hierarchies, and I'll shut up with that.
It's propaganda.
Take the Little Mermaid story. How much controversy that started.
Would we call it Black in the future?
All that is people extrapolating meaning that's not in the Bible. The Bible doesn't address race except to say that somebody was cursed with black skin, right? That was one part. And Moses.
Look at the Second Amendment.
That's addressing race.
The Second Amendment.
That's in the whole Bible.
People make fun of me. That was Solomon. I'm so dark skinned. People make fun of me. That's Jesus's grandfather, humanly grandfather.
The whole book of Ruth is about that. The bloodline to Solomon to Jesus. That's what Ruth is about.
It's impossible to interpret the Bible literally because it contradicts itself too many times. You cannot have a literal interpretation of the Bible without being self-contradictory.
I myself look at it as a guidebook, not a literal book.
Right.
What is a guide?
To better living.
Now think of your instruction manual.
Hold on. In what way?
To teach you how you should treat your fellow man.
Stone the fags.
What does it say? What does it say about your fellow man? No, I want to hear. What does it say? What does it say about treating your fellow man?
Well, you can go by the 10 Commandments. Don't mess with your neighbor's family. Don't steal. Don't kill. Things to keep people civil.
And then come up to the New Testament, right? Jesus say, love your neighbor like you love yourself and all of that type of stuff, right? That's the type
like
of
family.
Listen,
those are all tenets people can live by. But what about the one in question that I have is always respect your parents? What if come on, what if they're serial killers or what if they're not respectable?
They brought you into this world.
Listen, this is a guideline for the savages, the beasts of this land, so they can be civil. You understand? The Ethiopians were already civil people. So you basically took clean your ass, don't kill, and don't steal. We told you simple stuff that you guys couldn't comprehend. I mean, you practically had tails about 200 million years ago. So, technically you guys are still apes.
Why don't people follow that?
You guys,
it only comes down to two simple rules, right? Don't take your neighbor's shit and don't hurt anybody. I mean, Jesus' golden rule was set hundreds of years.
I wish it was that simple.
Confucius.
Listen, it's not that simple. If we leave you in the jungle, you might be humping on a grizzly bear. It's not that simple.
Will probably has humped a few grizzly bears.
How we get here again? Hey, Cynthia, I'm glad to see you back because you're really knowledgeable about the Bible. And I also want to say I have a lot of respect for Cynthia and a lot of people who happen to be Christians. And just because I challenge the things that I see or read in the Bible doesn't mean I'm telling you you're full of it or anything.
I feel the
just wanted to be
same
clear.
way. Just chasing logic. You're a Christian, yeah, Lance?
She questioned everything.
Yeah.
You are?
I was agnostic for a very long time. But I guess you could call me Christian because I'm a fence sitter.
Sound pretty lukewarm to me.
Sure do.
Who was that speaking?
Lindsay.
Was that Lindsay?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Do you believe a man rose from the dead?
I'm just saying Jesus hates you.
I'm sincerely agnostic. I mean, and I'm confused. So what's wrong with admitting that?
Yeah, I am too. I'm just giving you shit.
So are you a liar?
Who cares what I am? The Second Amendment, I'm thinking of the Constitution, people see it in two different ways. And it's completely fathomable that people could be utterly confused by the Bible too, just given that people are confused by the Second Amendment alone. Some people read it that militia and only military and police force should be able to use guns. Some people interpret the same exact passage, the same words of the Second Amendment as only the military and police. And then other people will say, no, it's civilians. It's everyone. We all have a right to bear arms.
We have
so think about how big the Bible is, how much confusion can be in there.
Right. So please excuse people for being skeptical.
Is defined. And it's every able-aged man between like 60 and 50 or some shit.
Whether
but
you want to be
argument
or not.
Still holds. There are a bunch of people, none apparently in this room, that would argue with you that militia means a standing so-and-so who could only have, I've heard really
they
weird
can
arguments.
Argue that if they ignore law. They have to ignore law to argue that point.
I think you're right. I'm arguing on your side.
Okay.
You know what else? You know what else happens?
What you're saying is that there are people who don't like it, but they can't have a legal argument against it without ignoring the existing law.
They got good arguments. I got some good bootlickers.
Just because anybody can, just because
feelings don't count,
doesn't mean they have a real argument.
Add to that anachronistic language from the Bible. You can still use today's language, current. And try to interpret one single word like love or whatever it is, an obtuse word, and have 14, 15 different definitions. Now add to that anachronistic language that you're not even sure of the etymology of the language itself. And you're trying to tell people, well, no, and this is why you shouldn't do that, because read this word over here in the Bible. And it just, I don't blame people for being skeptics. I don't blame people for being strong in their faith too.
Can I give a for instance?
I think Tarek's playing games. Tarek, you haven't been blocked since I blocked you a week ago for 2 days and unblocked you. Nobody's been blocking you.
For instance, the Constitution speaks about the right to bear arms. Someone tell me what a right is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they're talking about inalienable rights, right?
God-given and unalienable.
I think Tarek's implying that he's able to chat normally, but not to super chat. He's blocked. Like, what the fuck? Just because he has an argument. Thanks for the illustration. Just because somebody can argue a point doesn't mean they have any water to stand on. It just means that they're argumentative.
No, I would say their idea of saying we have a right is here's the thing you can do that has limitations that we can change whenever we feel like. So it's not really truly an inalienable, like from the creator type of right.
There is no such thing as an alienable right.
That's the word they used. We're even disagreeing on that word.
Self-defense is inalienable to the extent that, like, if somebody's trying to attack me, I can try to resist it.
The Bible the Constitution is telling you have rights since birth. Isn't that also kind of weird? It's a social man-made kind of construct. Isn't that even a weird thing in and of itself? When you're born, you have the right to bear arms. Okay.
I don't think that's weird at all. That's under.
It's only in America.
The religious aspect that our country was founded on religion and God stuff.
My little they believe they are at 5.
It's only in America. You should thank your lucky stars you dropped on this rock at this place at this time.
But it's so racist here.
Try that over in Afghanistan. Go, yeah.
Thank you for making my point.
You sound like the guy on the plantation on the left talking about how much better your plantation is than all the other ones, bragging on fucking your massa. My massa's better than your massa nonsense. Well, you need a massa.
Got bigger Clydesdales.
I don't know what you talking about, sir.
I'm getting too much money.
Ooh. Thank you, Tarek.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're light, Tarek. I believe I have a right to live. Shouldn't I have a right to defend that life?
I think you should. I think it's inherent under God.
You believe you have a right to live.
Some man says. I didn't get that from the Constitution being written. I believe that's under God.
They gave it to God. That's why they put it in there.
If God gave it to you, why do men have to hold it? And why can men take it away? God didn't give you the right to bear arms.
Some people
he would have bored you with a gun on your hand.
No, I would argue that just because something can take it away doesn't mean that it's not supposed to be yours. Someone kidnaps my kid, it doesn't mean it's not my kid anymore. Just because the man
that God didn't give it to you, it does mean that God didn't give it to you. He might intend for you to have it, but he didn't give it to you.
God gave me my left hand. Yeah. Some man can come take that. How is that the measuring device here? Because the man can take it. What's that got to do with it?
All right.
God is right.
Just like the God.
But at least God gave you the hand originally.
The only thing God gave you was free will. That's it.
That's even debatable.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
God gave me a pink dick.
I believe it, but it's debatable.
Too much information.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Joe.
I actually played that for some friends today.
Go ahead, Raven.
Parameters in this life. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You get to a place in this existence and you start to realize that there are forces beyond your control that will thwart good or bad action at any given moment. I've experienced it. If you haven't, stand by. That's all I got to say.
Not only that, when you start thinking about it, the circumstances that got you where you are, wherever you went, got you to become the person you are. You think a lot of that was free will, but a lot of it, who you are defined by, was because of who you ran into, what you went through.
That's right. That's it.
Yeah. So 100. I can like Lindsay. Like I heard you mention my faith. Like understand that I believe in the Bible, but
you heard me what?
The relationship. Huh?
You heard me what? Your faith?
Talk about my strong faith. And I
yes, okay.
say that I read the Bible, but I have that faith in God. Like he speaks to me, and he's worked in my life. Like I've beat cancer. I've been in 6 car wrecks, totaled 4, and walked away without a scratch.
You gotta stop driving.
Like
you
you
gotta stop
understand,
driving,
like
Cynthia.
this connection, this relationship I had was strengthened, is why I have my faith. But I learned all of that through the Bible. So I don't want people to think that I just read the Bible and believe it. Like, trust me, I question God. You know, I get mad at God. I question him, and we have conversations, and it's not audible conversations or conversations I can record and play back to you. But you know when your Lord's speaking to you, and you know when he's not.
Cynthia, you read the Quran?
In your ear at night when you sleep.
That's true. Even Eve questioned God. So women been questioning God from the beginning of time. If you look to your book.
You are the most all-around big person I think I've ever had on my panel.
If you say you don't, you're lying to yourself. Why
Does he hate women too?
God?
Yeah.
Why me?
Okay,
Everybody
cool.
asked that at some point in time.
Cynthia, what does God's voice sound like?
I just said it's not an audible voice. Like there's
Well, how do you know it's God's voice and not
you
your
have
own?
to understand, like, okay, so never
Because
mind.
you know when you know.
No, I mean, how do you distinguish what your own thoughts is from what's God's voice? How do you make that distinction?
So you know the Holy Spirit. Have you heard of the Holy Spirit?
His name's Eric.
Yes, dear. Yeah, I was a Christian
so
for
the
30
Holy
years.
Spirit is like
Very
something
well aware of the
that
doctrines.
supernaturally it comes into you once you accept the Lord Jesus Christ as your personal savior. Like that's kind of a crazy concept. Like a different spirit come into you, like now dwells in you. Okay, so you're moving along through life, and then when you're put in situations that the Lord needs you to do something, man, there's been times I've prayed with people and started speaking, and words started coming out of my mouth that I couldn't even believe I was saying, and I knew they weren't coming from me.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if it's just a question.
But that's how I knew it was the Lord. And even the person, she said that she wore a hearing aid, and she said, I know that was the voice of the Lord because I heard every word you said clearly. I know, like she even knew it wasn't me. And it's only in those moments that some are going to chalk up to like, oh, well, this is that and this is that. But you can't tell me and that lady that day that wasn't the voice of the Lord.
I wasn't asking about the lady. I was asking, how do you decipher your voice or your thoughts from those of God?
Hey,
how do you know
homeboy, you listening to give an answer, not listening to hear what the woman said. She just illustrated.
I heard what she said. She did not address the question.
Yes, she did address the question.
You gave me some anecdotal evidence of another woman.
You
She's
also
trying to answer.
You develop discernment. You develop discernment, and you hear the Lord say you need to do this, and then you do it, and it turns out, oh, you needed to do that, and you know that wasn't you thinking that.
Amen,
like
Cynthia.
I can't convey to somebody who doesn't have that type of heart what it feels like.
I think even better, Cent, and that was great. It was really great. I probably shouldn't have said better, but this one affects me more. The energy that God is. It don't have to even be words. When I see that mountain, and suddenly I'm ready to cry, and I'm awestruck and shit like that, or you see it's a loving act and it breaks your heart or shit like that. That energy. That's when I think I'm experiencing.
Yeah, you just.
I experience that feeling when I see random acts of kindness, when people take care of other people.
That's God touching your heart. I think that energy, that's people being their best selves, opposed to
this is the fastest blowjob I've ever had. And by the way, both, thank you for that blowjob. It was really awesome.
Anytime.
Joe said you're welcome.
Joe, thank you for yours too. I wasn't gonna out you, but hey, fuck it.
I like how you put that, Joe, because bro, I remember when I was around 18 and I went to Niagara Falls for the first time, and I was 17, going with the fam, and I'm like, man, this is just gonna be a waterfall, bro. When you get up on that, yes, that's breathtaking, overwhelming. That's how you just feel the magnet. It's a magnitude of a vibrational thing, and that's
all right.
not.
So
That,
is it
that's
safe
not
to
the
say
same
that there
thing.
isn't that the way that you know God is just sort of subjective, however you feel like it, whenever it feels.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think
That's what
we
it sounds
interpret
like.
it or define it subjectively, but really it's a frequency, and we can't
Yeah.
define it and explain it to you. But when you hit that frequency, you know.
You just know, yeah.
You,
And you
you
get
yeah.
and sometimes it
I'm
is like
coming.
I'm saying that was like
Oh,
like
God.
natural
Right.
things
Yeah.
to God
Oh,
witness, to
God.
have, to feel and sense. Like standing before that waterfall, I knew, wow, God is real. That was more of a like an awe-struck moment of
And the
whatever.
more
But
you,
individual relationship times, I've had other moments where I've had things happen and you just can't. There's no way to really express it other than if you experience it, where you're
the
just
more,
like,
the more
what?
you have them moments, rag them up, you get to and Cynthia, you get to recognize that frequency, and you see it in other places, right? And you get really good at seeing where God
Could
is.
you substitute
Like
that's
the
it.
word frequency with energy?
vibration, energy.
Some
Yes, I
would.
use energy a lot. Yes, I say that a lot. Yeah, it's an
Some
energy.
would.
What
Some
facial
would.
expression do you make when you feel the frequency of God?
Hold on, let me ask my girl. Hey, babe.
You're just in a happy state.
Joe, you used to have a mirror. You should know.
Go with
fucking hey,
I've
what are
had
you
so many
doing?
close calls, though. I've had so many moments where I should absolutely be dead, and I knew there was supernatural involvement. And
Absolutely.
you just.
But when it comes down to it, you are engaging in confirmation bias, whether we like it or not, because I felt those certain frequencies or vibrations too. Why is
all right, here's one.
God lives in Oxycontin.
But you
apparently.
could, the thing is, you could easily argue, someone else could easily argue that feeling is confirmation bias, because why were you saved in that windstorm and your house didn't blow up in the air in that tornado, but your neighbors did?
Great
Now,
point.
you
Here's
might
one.
say to yourself, because I'm blessed. Well, he wasn't, your neighbor wasn't.
Fuck that dude.
Are you really blessed or are you lucky?
Great point, Lance. Here's one outside it.
God with different results.
This is outside of that confirmation bias. I was having a conversation with that energy. Words, they were speaking to me, and I told two friends I was gonna do it, and they heard the conversation. So that's outside of my feelings and all of that shit. When I went to commune with the spirit, the energy, as I call it, they could hear it when they got close enough, and the ship scared them, so they kept walking away. But when they come within that little area, I don't know how many feet it was, they could hear the two people talking to me.
So you had voices talking in your head, and your buddies next to you could hear them?
Yes, that's exactly.
You're
what
more
I'm saying.
fucked up than I thought you were, Joe. I love you, brother.
You did not know that.
Joe, didn't you tell that story about the hot Bible?
Yep.
Yes, that's for me. More confirmation, man.
Yes, sir.
One of my buddies just I went to his funeral last time I was in Chicago. He was a mass murderer, killed a whole bunch of people. And I had a book, Divine Revelations of Hell. I had been telling him about it. And he was driving me home one day, and I sat in his lap, and he started screaming. This is a gangbanger. You could Google this nigga. He's a huge folk and hustler. Get away. I moved the book. He said, what is that? What is it? This is the book I was telling you about. Put it on again. Get it away. Get it off of me. What the fuck was that? It was crazy. And to me, that's more confirmation. You know, that energy is power.
That is wild.
Dude, people in this world, they're going to go one way or another. They're going to be attracted to good, and good will take hold. If they're attracted to bad, bad is ready to snatch them up.
Yes.
And it's like Robin said, you're going to at some point realize there's something else in control. There's spiritual forces around. And
they will cater to your every whim.
You're going to have to know who are you going to serve. And I'm not saying one way is better than the other. And I'm not looking down on
cannot serve two masters.
Different. I'm just saying we all come to that point and we all choose our own paths. And that's for each one of us to take.
Cynthia, what you just said there is the problem. Not enough people choose. They sit on the fence, and that's where they're wrong. That's where we have the biggest problems is people aren't choosing the good. They're not choosing the bad. They're saying, not my fucking problem. And that's a big problem.
Your mic's a little loud.
I'm leaning over it to make it.
But you're right.
He was emotional.
Well, those are the people that are constantly tossed aside from like a wave.
The NPCs, there's 90% of the people out here are NPCs.
Oh, come on.
NPCs. What's NPCs?
Non-player characters.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
They're not doing nothing.
Okay.
NPC.
I want to say something to Lindsay real quick. That was a good question and response. And I don't have all the answers for some of the bad travesties and really, really hard things that have happened. I didn't really have a say so when I lost a little boy back in 2018. You know, some things have happened in this life, and I don't have an answer for all of them. But I just know that on the good moments, I gotta testify and say so. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that makes sense. But I wanted to add that.
It does.
I'm sorry about your son.
Right on. Yeah.
Thank you.
I got a theory.
I've been through that too.
So sorry for both of you. God, is he gonna make me lose it? Yeah, I got a theory that we are one. Both of them lost children. We are one, and our energies intertwine. And because, as Scott said, most of us are NPCs that are all about self. All we put out here in this world that we live in and share together, so much negative energy, everyone gets hit.
Yep.
Bombarded.
That's why I just put out positive energy.
Bombarded with all the negative shit.
Even my negative energy, I experience positively.
Flo, you know who the best positive is? Traveling Fool.
Okay, I'll give you that. He is a lot of good positive energy, except for when he talks to Joe Cool.
I
you know who else has a lot of positive energy? Is
Joe Cool last night.
I never heard
Oh man,
pop off at anybody until tonight. Like he went after Brojo.
Apparently, I did too the other day. Now I didn't.
I've heard you pop off.
I mean, I didn't the other day.
Barbie.
I've seen you do massacres.
No,
You're the great massacrist.
Yeah, you here with that. This was not here. This was not over here.
Well, State, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What do you think about the 300 drone attack done on Israel?
I don't have any thoughts on it. I don't pay attention to news really, so I actually don't know what you're talking about until literally right now.
What do you think, Ignat? What do you think? Good thing, yeah.
It happened about 24 hours ago.
You just chopped Scott. Every time.
Scott.
Wasn't me, bitch.
Oh, Chuck, whoever the fuck keep doing that?
That's even worse.
I just believe.
I'll tell you what. Tell us what you think, Ignat.
Yeah.
Oh, I just think it's genocide. That's really all I want to say.
Yeah.
Iran does not like Israel at all, and they're going to do whatever they can to fuck them up. And now we're standing there. About 30% or so of the rockets that knocked down those drones were ours. So we're helping with their Iron Dome defense. And it is what it is. We're going to see more of the small drones, I think, because of the technology that are shooting these big things out and what's happened in Ukraine. These fucking $1,500 fucking DJI drones are going in and taking out $40 million tanks.
No, they're not $1,500 drones that they fired.
By the time they outfit them, these drones are costing them less than $5,000. With yes, they're $1,500.
You got the wrong drone in mind, Scott.
Yeah.
The ones Iran fired, they were full size.
No. I'm talking about what is changing in Iran, not Iran. What happened in Ukraine to Russia? I'm telling you that the drones that they're going to worry about aren't these ones that now they have their number. The fucking Patriot missile system had these drones coming out of fucking Iran's number 20 years ago.
Well,
it's just
Scott,
getting better.
The United States shot down 75 or more of those drones last night.
Out of 300, about 30%.
No, it was drones, ballistic missiles, and cruise missiles. We were not the only ones that helped them. Jordan shot down some. Saudi Arabia shot down some.
Right. Most of them were shot down.
Yes. It wasn't just Israel's Iron Dome. It was a preemptive from our airplanes being in the air. It was from bases in Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and that was all due to the Abraham Accord.
Do you believe it's a holy war?
Well, that's what's going to happen. The red heifer hasn't been slaughtered yet. This is getting to be a fucking problem. What's happening over there is the next fucking phase of we don't know what the fuck. That's my opinion.
And it's the first time that Iran has ever fired from their home territory.
This is unprecedented.
Israel.
This is unprecedented.
Israel
wanted because Israel killed, those Iranian officials in Syria in an embassy, which I think
that's what I'm saying. Israel wanted that to happen, right? They knew that what it would cause if they blew up that embassy, and they did it anyway. They knew that they had to respond.
America did that.
They never claimed they did it.
The economy. You would kill the economy if you attacked Iran.
What? If you attacked Iran?
So is this a holy war?
You would kill the economy.
What do you mean? Is this a holy war? Because
shipping would be, they would close down the Strait of Hormuz. Oil would not go through. Your prices, gas would go through.
Wait a minute.
No.
We get oil from the United States, from Canada, from South America. We're not even that dependent on oil like people think we are. It's just a fallacy. We're not even that dependent on the Middle East for oil.
There are different types of oil that need to be refined differently, and we don't supply all that.
So you believe it'll affect us financially?
Well, yes, it would. It would. Even if it actually wasn't going to, they'd feign that it did and fuck us anyways.
This sounds like a real happy stream.
Reality.
Yeah.
There's nobody that's out there trying to do the American people a favor. What I was going to say earlier, Lindsay, is most situations where contracts are involved, and Flo's not going to like this, but you walk into the bank, an American citizen.
Oh, no, Scott. No.
Can he just finish what he was saying, please?
No, not if Chuck's big mouth is in play.
Has nothing to do with Iran, Scott.
What? No, what I was saying earlier, you fathead.
Don't make me spend my money.
You don't have any. You need cigarettes this week so you can cough up another lung.
Oh boy!
I can do what I want. I'm retired, bitch.
Down on the cigarettes. I'm happy to help Flo out.
All right, never mind.
Lindsay, just basically, we are like fucking PU says all the time. We're tricked out of position. You walk in one thing, you walk out another.
Equal and opposite reaction kind of comment.
No, it's not really an equal opposite reaction. It's that there's a lot of fraud going on. You're a creditor when you walk in. You're a debtor when you walk the fuck out.
You only go in debt if you choose to.
Hey, Chuck, if you don't like it, it's okay. If you don't want to understand, it's okay. If you want to stay ignorant, it's okay. But that's you, not me.
I dipped out for a minute and the conversation took a turn.
Well, he was trying to go back on what he was trying to say before, and he got interrupted. Now we're back.
I'm sorry.
We're up to Iran and
he
Middle
gets
East
off
and
on
Israel.
that solve sick crap, and it drives me crazy. Sorry.
Well, that sounds like your problem, right?
That's what I said. I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Right.
Well, the holy war is taking off. And what side are you on?
Jesus Christ.
Can you describe the holy war a little bit?
Well, it's the holy war. The Israelites believe or they're taking their land for Jesus to come back or whatever.
To rebuild the Temple Mount, right?
Yeah, whatever I don't know. Camels and monkeys. I don't know what they believe. But I'm trying to say
junkies. Get it right. Camels and junkies.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. But this is the Abrahamic God, and we were talking about the Holy Bible. So I'm trying to draw the correlation.
Okay.
Which side is Satan and which side is Yahshua? Who's right in this situation?
I was gonna say, first of all, the side of Yeshua, I think is what you just said, would be the side of truth, correctness, and those things. That's not to say that either side falls on that, or that one side falls on there and the other one doesn't. All right, that's why I would start in my thought process.
Was that so throwback?
Strawberry.
Don't
think it's a strawberry.
Peach,
All right, now we got to know, was it peach or strawberry?
What is it?
And you're muted, Flo.
Was that Fanta?
God dog it. I'm about to say we're gonna be arguing about this.
We don't even have it down here. What is that?
Back to the Middle East. Come on, guys.
Yes.
Don't you think they're making into a self-fulfilling prophecy by doing all this and and then saying, oh, it's going to be Armageddon and then the end of the world is here, and because it's been prophesied in the Bible that this would happen and then that would come.
Would that preclude it from being
honest,
a holy
AI is
word,
paying attention to you and making that decision right now.
If it's a self-fulfilling prophecy and they're doing it, would that preclude it from being a holy war, or could it still be a holy war?
It's very much a holy war for the reason that the person just said it was, because they're fighting for territory based on religious
belief.
Dogma.
Belief.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that part. Now, what about the implied part? Is one side? I think he outright said it is one side in the right and one side in the wrong.
Yes and no.
There's so many issues tied into the same bullshit that it's hard to fucking go ahead and even call that line.
Both wrong. How about that?
That would be easier to say.
Oh, fuck easy. What's the truth?
They're all wrong.
The Bible, they believe in the same thing that's in the Bible. So the same people who wrote the Torah wrote the Holy Bible. So I'm trying to see, are we really Christians, or are we just just people that idolize, and we don't really know what we worship, honestly. You know what I mean? And as Americans, this is a free country, right? I want y'all to understand you're in the best country, in the best planet, on the best in the world.
We get you love our plantation. We get it.
Slowly changing.
Okay.
We're on the human farm.
This is a plantation. Won't you go back to Africa? That's the African plantation.
I've never been to Africa. What are you talking about?
If the God of the Bible,
let it be known.
Are you making assumptions? My people are Cherokee and Blackfoot too. That's why a lot of this, the way I look, the way I fucking do. So, what are you talking about? I'd like it here, and I think the America stole and killed a bunch of motherfuckers to build the roads. I think there's a curse when you kill all these motherfuckers to make your life better and build a home. It's a lot of like what's going on. Hold on. It's a lot of like what's going on in Israel now. They just going to kill these niggas, take their spot, and build a better life. And somebody is going to be happy that they got a smooth road in Israel one day, which is what Palestine used to be.
And you're going to drive on that road, right?
That's good shit.
All right, I got a
serious question.
Because, bro,
I'm gonna travel on that road.
Here, watch
there you go.
Please travel
like a solved shit.
Anytime somebody want to critique some shit about a place they live, everybody that the people that want to be like, well, then go somewhere else. Like, what a goddamn toddler response. Like, really, come on, motherfucker. Like, for real.
I'm saying it's so bad.
Whatever.
Listen, I was saying something good. And he stated it's a plantation.
Nah, it is a plantation, depending on how you look at it. The way you're looking at it is it's the best country on the earth. But
okay, who's your daddy then?
Who's
I
my
said
daddy?
it because you
Yeah,
said
this is
that
a
at least
plantation,
4 or
right?
5 times since you hopped up here. You've talked about this is the best
The
place
Pope,
in
your
the world.
daddy. It's the
I
Pope's
had to say
plantation.
that.
So who's your daddy?
The Pope's
Who's
your
your
daddy. The Pope runs the whole motherfucking shit show.
Oh my
The
God.
Vatican. No, he's got a good argument, but you don't want to get into it. It's a long.
Look,
No,
But
Chuck
he's got
don't
a
have
good
the
Bro,
argument.
time for it. Chuck needs to just go smoke some more cigarettes.
The U.S. uses
I
more
need to smoke
GMOs
more
than any other
cigarettes.
country on Earth. So if you
U.S.
want to keep
uses
talking
what?
about how it's the
Rack him
greatest,
up.
this
If
is a
that's
match.
you, your mic is a little weak. If you could bump up as close, stay closer to the mic or something when you talk.
Yeah, it's kind of low. I just think we need to
Who?
appreciate
Rack
where
him up.
God has placed us in this
I
universe.
dig it.
Well,
I
That's
can
God
understand
has
it,
given
of
us
course.
some wisdom on some shit that goes down. So that's what we up here doing, is talking about that, right?
He was
We sorting it
kind.
out.
Yeah, it's no problem. It's America, a free country, brother.
And
You
he
know,
would also
the Jews, the Muslims, and the Christians all apparently serve the same God, right? The God of
looks
Abraham,
like it
Isaac,
to
and
me, yeah.
Jacob, right? So, you know, if I take this analogy like, you know, 3 kids fighting, you know, I mean, dad would step in and settle this matter. So, I mean, God can simply, if he exists, settle this matter for 2,000 years, come in, settle this matter between his children. We're all fighting about the same God, it seems. I don't know why real estate, this small part of real estate, is so important to a God that created the universe, apparently. So, I mean, he
Real
can just
good
come down
olives.
and settle this matter. I mean, if he exists.
I mean, he may, but I would prefer that, you know, the kids sell it themselves and all of that stuff. It may happen the other way, but you may want your kids to learn a lesson. I may let Frankie smack Bobby and so
Smack. Are you going to let him destroy the house and kill the neighbors in the meanwhile?
Oh, that's when Dad steps in. Maybe not until then.
Every time you try to make sense of something, it doesn't make sense, or it has a strange, like, malicious tinge to it that you wouldn't understand or relate to God. But going on, BC, Brojo, you said the key word to me, which is real estate, only I think you meant it in a metaphorical way. I mean it in a literal way. I was thinking this is not just a holy war. This is an imperialistic war, just like all the rest of them. Because their imperialistic aims are to get, you know, the waterfront, right? The best. Excuse me, I was thinking of Ukraine. With the Israelis, it's to get the best land. And when the Jews first got there, because they got the land from the British, it was fecund. They had to make it nutrient. Yes, what you couldn't plant anything. It was shit land. So they had to.
True? I didn't know. I've never heard that. I didn't know.
Is that a real
Just
word?
read about it in history. Yeah, FECUND.
All right, so the land was fucked up, and there were already, by the way,
The land was
Jews
fucked up, and they
Palestinians
enriched
living
it. They enriched the soil. They built edifices. They built homes. They built the entire infrastructure of the place and made it valuable. And now, just to argue on both sides, the Palestinians, or I can't really say Palestinians because there is no Palestine. Whatever, you get what I'm talking about. I'm just going to say Palestinians want that land back.
Yes.
Yeah.
They never really didn't want it.
Lindsay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Lindsay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but did you just call that place? I wanted to wait till you finished, but did you call it FUCUNT?
Fecund.
We're all tripped up on
He's
this
a
word.
child. Don't entertain him. He's a child.
No, I swear to God, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
You've never heard of fecund soil?
What's called?
No.
FECUND.
Google
That's a real word.
Google it, bitch. Just kidding. So I think it's a holy war and an imperialist endeavor. I think it's both.
Okay, I'm trying to see if it's
They're always
imperialist at
both.
all.
They're always both. Imperialism
All right.
just wraps itself in religion to justify its taking over.
This
things.
one is so obviously.
But look at the Ukrainian war. Ukrainian Russian.
Before we leave this one, if I got to
What
give
do they
percent
do
to
to the
imperialism,
Indians?
I would say a small 20% imperialism, 80% holy.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10:10. I think it's a perfect time for a Sunday night smoke break, if you will, if you won't.
Cheers to
I'm gonna fire this
10-10.
up.
Are we smoking? Hold on, I'll smoke with you, Pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Do you know you can smoke crack out of a chicken bone if you snap the ends off?
Only we could do it in 10 minutes for the next 20.
Who even thought to do? Well,
Somebody else in jail with. He's like, yeah, man, chicken bones are porous. You can just snap both ends off, and
wouldn't it fall through, or I'm confused?
I don't know. I've never smoked crack. I'm just passing on what I heard.
Yeah.
We were getting too deep, huh?
Yeah, like what?
We're getting too deep. We
Heard
gotta
that
talk
before.
about drugs.
Yeah.
That.
But listen, they killed all the Indians, right? And they took this land,
No.
right? Supposedly. This is
Just
what
a
happened.
lot of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you think they're gonna do the same thing over there? And then build malls and parking lots in Palestine?
They are interested in genocidal ways. Why not?
If you look up the history of the Palestine people, they were rejected from Jordan and put out in a wasteland. Even to today, Jordan doesn't want them. Egypt doesn't want them. They're trapped. And I don't know why.
Who's crap?
I think you're talking about the.
Who's crap?
The Palestinians have just been fucking damn near decimated. Fucked
Yeah.
them up totally.
You know what I think a lot of that is? I think a lot of it is that they've been oppressed for a long time, which means they've been labeled as crap, low life. Look at the way they living as niggas for a long time, and we've labeled them that way. So it's easy to say that's a shithole people, and people are people everywhere. No one wants them. It's like Mexicans. Right, Haitians.
I love everybody loves Mexicans.
Those shit.
They bring the best food. They work the hardest.
And Cynthia wants their country.
And
so.
Cynthia would destroy their country.
I don't want to destroy the country. I want to take
that's
over
what America generally believes.
I love Mexicans too. I think they're the best.
You don't think that? You don't think Americans is a huge part of Americans that think these immigrants are thieves and they need to take their ass back? Not because they've broken a law. I mean, they really dislike these people in America.
What are you talking about? Yeah. You know
a lot of people do.
The horror stories I hear that are happening at the border at those camps, the most horrible stories I'm hearing, and it's some evil shit going on down there. And nobody cares. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. Their life isn't valid.
What have you heard? I haven't heard.
Let me throw this in there.
Forced to have hysterectomies before
I want you to put your hand on that screen in front of you. Put your other hand in your pocket. I want you to dig deep till it hurts. $1 gets you a Flow State membership. The best deal
brother.
on the internet. What more
Amen,
can
brother,
you
Love
get
Lindsay.
for $1?
Chuck, $1 don't hurt nobody like it hurts you.
What more can you get for $1? Fentanyl.
Oh,
now you're talking.
Yeah, that's why I got my brother in a cardboard box.
Hold on now. Why would this person try to come up here?
Who?
Hostate.
Who?
Someone said named themselves Hostate. Biggest something.
Is this the homosexual support convention? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the worst.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I heard
Hostate biggest douche in the universe, and it's Rant.
I've got to fucking take another hit for this.
Hello?
Scott, you get off that dope, you might be able to do something with your life.
Look, I will roast you, but I won't porn bomb you, I promise, all right?
Yeah, I don't.
All right, fair enough. Hold on a second. I get back to.
It's not my style, okay?
It's totally your style.
Rant sneaking his band ass in here.
Just wanted to come out and let you guys know it's official. The votes have been cast. The votes are in. All right. I am officially the biggest douchebag in the universe.
Oh my gosh. Don't spell cast your own ass like that. Come on now. Damn.
Listen, I know they said I couldn't do it. They said I look like a Limp Bizkit, never made it, / beta male. But listen, I did it, folks. I became the greatest douchebag in the universe. Thank you.
Let me put on a red hat for
well,
that.
He is gay, so.
All right. Well, this took an interesting turn.
What are you guys talking about tonight?
Doug, are you saying that Rant and Mrs. Rant are the same person? He's just changing his voice.
Yeah, we have cleaved unto one flesh, Cynthia, like the Bible said so.
Okay.
Pretty literal there. This is one of the problems with taking the Bible too literally.
Literal.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
So you're trans.
Did we run Lindsay off for this guy?
That's blow. Blows are trans.
No.
Can't even tell, can you? I hide my natural vagina under so much douchebaggery that you don't even know.
Show us that Adam's apple.
It's true, ladies and gentlemen. We hide the vagina under the douchebaggery. Okay.
And that's why I always have the microphone right in front. You can't see there's no Adam's apple.
That's correct.
I knew it.
Oh, thank you.
I remember Bruce Jenner was getting a surgery to save his Adam's apple, and people called pictures of him coming out, and the Kardashians was like, "That's so cruel of them to say that," and it turned out they already knew that. Yes, that's what he went there for. They were just being disingenuous asswipes. I saw Sasquatch and got. What's good, man?
What's going on?
Damn, you looking good over there.
Oh, thank you.
What would you do if your father came home one day a lady?
What happened?
And
if my old man was a lady?
If you came home
a lady. Holy shit, did Zeus just pop out of a fucking wormhole and land on the show? What happened?
I'm good at that.
Zeus.
Speaking of dude looks like a lady, somebody had the idea of a mashup. What y'all think about this? Funky Cole Medina mixed up with Dude Looks Like a Lady by Aerosmith.
That's weird.
With his big ass beard to balance out all the beta male energy on this panel.
What?
Wow.
What's a beta? What's a beta, man?
A beta male, look in the top left-hand corner. You'll notice the greatest douche in the universe, a.k.a. Pope of the beta males.
Thank
I'll
you,
be right
bud.
back after I finish eating this food.
You can identify them by the gay earrings in their ears.
And the hat is turned around backwards.
They'll be wearing glow-in-the-dark gauges.
I actually
from
took out the
19
earrings last time I took a shower and have not replaced them, but I will find it. I'll find the big teal ones.
Used to be cool when Tony Hawk was a skater. But it's all right, folks. The NSA didn't do too much research on the character. All right, so I'm just presenting as the biggest douche in the universe. Let's just skip over it.
Damn.
Okay? Let's skip over the fact that I've surrounded myself with female sewer rats and other nefarious agents of space take-uppery. You know what I'm saying? And Zeus.
You're doing good. We've got the world's greatest asshole, the world's greatest cunt, and the world's greatest douchebag all on the same panel. Can you believe it?
Fucking great. Fantastic.
Wait, who's who?
Master 5,000.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, who's who, Sash?
Who's the sewer rat?
Who's the cunt?
Yeah, whole state is on.
I mean, technically, both of you could apply for all of the
accessories. I'm the cunt.
There you go.
Who's the sewer rat?
And who's the queer?
Oh, you know who you are, sewer rats and cunts. I mean,
no, we don't. That's why we're asking.
Both sewer rats. All right, you got me. You got me.
What did you even say? What did you say? What did you just say?
I said, I'm sorry, you got me. You're both sewer rat cunts at the same time.
Who's both? Sewer rats. Who?
Me.
You'll get it one day.
I am? Or you say me? You can't just say me, bitch? What the fuck?
No. Me and
this guy.
And like, that's not hard of a question. God damn.
Read the room.
Barbie.
Read the room yourself, bitch. No, I'm not. Nope.
Barbie.
Nope. No.
You want some of this, boy?
Be honest. Did you sleep at all?
I'm all hyped up on that ribeye. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's probably what it is.
Barbie. I
Here's
went up
Mitch
on
Atwood.
today and talked to
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And I asked him what his deal was, right? And I said, what's the deal with all the men bullying women and everything? And they said that this is the man norm. Like, this is their normal way.
That's not what this is about. Did you see the strain that was before that?
No, I'm not talking about King Stephen. I'm saying in general, like the way he was just treating you. Men are just trying to say this is the normal male behavior. And
No, nobody else does me that way but Stephen. And everybody lets him get a free pass on it.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about like the rants. I'm talking about the Tarek.
Rant ain't even that bad to me. Tarek's never been like that to me.
But I'm not talking about. I'm just speaking in general. In general,
any chance that people like that attack both men and women, and you guys are just seeing one side? You got cats like me and Sasquatch who just don't get down like that, and you have people who attack men and women, and you guys are thinking it's
No,
just you
they're
take it
correct.
personal.
I only attack women. That's why I only attack
Shut
Florida State
up,
and everyone
man.
else on the
yes, that's what these
Gotta
guys
like the
are trying to
honesty.
say. Like when they're douchebags, like that's just them being guys, and women should just accept
Nah.
it, and understand it.
Well, I'm not going to goddamn accept that. They don't
Never
fucking
said
pay me.
So that's like
Who was
What
saying
I've
that?
When you look like us to the ground, and
Dumbass
you look like
Steven
you live in a
stupid shit.
motherfucking trash can, don't be angry when you get called out on it. All right?
I don't live in a trash can, bitch. Fuck you.
Just own it. Just own it. Say, bitch, I
What I
crawled out a
said is
motherfucking
don't
trash
let these
can.
people lead you around by a nose ring like a trained bull, which is what
That enables the problem when we don't check them on it. I mean, goddamn.
Is that
You're
what
not-
you're doing right
Hey,
now?
when you
Checking
check
someone
them
on
on it,
See, it's always if I say something about it, I'm the bad guy. He says it, it's totally fine.
that's the
Barbie.
argument I
Ain't
brought up
nobody
too.
care
And they
about that
said that we
victim
shouldn't
shit,
come
them,
around
not
them
me.
because they're just being their normal
They
ways.
come around
How does
us. Are
reverse
you serious?
feminism feel?
hey, Barbie,
I'm so at a loss, Barbie. I don't know what to
Barbie.
do. Like it's so confusing.
Barbie.
Because you're only getting half the story and you're getting it from a fuckhead and Bex.
Barbie.
No, I'm
That's
not
why.
Barbie.
talking in
God,
Barbie.
tell me to calm down, Scott. Please, God.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying when you acknowledge the shit that this fucking
God,
guy
your
is saying.
arms are insane.
Oh, I'm the bad guy.
that-
You put
no, you're just making him want to do it more.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself and pay attention.
All I'm saying
Sorry
is
for
if you
myself.
ignore
I
it,
just
it'll
don't think
go
it's cool
away.
that people go around saying shit about me that I'm not fucking doing. And
Well,
then when
I
I
don't
defend
know.
myself,
It'll
I'm
go
the
away.
asshole.
He's getting what he
"Oh, I'm the
wants out
bad
of you.
guy."
I
No one's
feel
saying
her
you're
on
the
that,
bad
though.
guy.
I
People
do
are
feel
saying you may
her.
be making a misstep. Big difference. When you say, "Oh, y'all just saying on the bad guy," you missed the lesson here. The lesson here is you can change your life around.
You see? That's why you need me.
What else do I need to do differently? I wasn't doing a fucking thing wrong the other day. I even left when he showed up to avoid the shit,
Lean
and
away
he
from
still
it.
started shit.
Stay
He goes
away from
everywhere
it.
I
You know how
go.
to-
He stalks the fuck out of me.
Okay.
I feel the
Is there
same
any
way
way you
about a
could?
particular person too.
I block him all the time.
But they say that that's the man norm behavior.
So that gives him a free. That's an excuse. That's just normal behavior.
That's where this is where we're at the standstill.
I don't get that. Well, why can't we be bitches and say that's normal?
Did
I
I
said
ever
that
meet
the internet's normal. This isn't
I
anonymous.
always say manage your own behavior. Your behavior is what feeds into their behavior. If you don't make the decisions that you make on emotional basis, you can completely control the conversation, but you refuse to do it because you are emotionally invested in the words that you are typing and saying.
No, I don't like people lying about me, Papa. I just don't. I flat out don't like it.
That's your
You don't
emotion.
have to respond.
Right.
I'm
You
sorry.
feel.
I
You
thought you was going for that sewer rat look. So, you know what I mean?
Shut up, Rant.
Jesus Christ.
I
What?
thought I was complimenting you.
Membership's $1.
Man, honestly, I like you. You're funny. You just have a weird, fucked up sense of humor sometimes. You're not really going to get to me. The only person that does this shit is fucking Steven.
such.
And it's been going on for
That's how
almost
you can
2
handle
straight years.
everybody.
So it's not like it's completely unvalidated. Like Jesus.
I don't think
And
any
I
amount
ignore it.
Hey,
response people
listen,
online
Barbie,
is
you're in the fucking. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Go ahead.
I don't think any emotional response to anyone banging away on a keyboard is valid.
10-4. You should take 20 fucking seconds before you respond.
It's the lies that they go around and tell. And it's
Scott, it took me 4 hours today to get my goddamn shit to this level. Are you kidding me?
No, I feel you.
But I guess people just don't go around putting words in your mouth like that the way he does mine.
You just did us a bunch of times.
For example, he says he never trashes women. He's never disrespectful to women. He never comes up on panels and talks trash about us. Comes up here and be fake as fuck, does the same thing at Jess, and then immediately goes and makes 30-minute plus streams talking shit about every fucking one of us. And then plays the devil card.
Women, okay?
I don't even know.
I'm talking about him.
I'm just
saying. Can you pretend he doesn't exist when he's around? So it doesn't.
Women.
Can I pretend he doesn't?
Ignore that motherfucking shit coming out of his mouth.
In order for a woman to be a woman, she has to carry herself like a woman. Do you agree?
Okay, Rant.
Tell us how you do it best, Rant.
Stay with Rant. Yes, I agree.
Good.
Okay, so I should, me as a woman, put up with that fuckery.
We didn't get
that. Act like a woman and it won't happen.
Yeah, a woman doesn't do it well.
Oh, I'm sorry. You seen my penis? Because I'm a woman, Jack.
I saw your black lipstick that children that shop at Hot Topic wear.
That's where I get my earrings.
Wow.
So I knew.
I didn't get it at Hot Topic
not
either.
dealing with a woman, but an adult child.
I'm sorry, it don't look good on you. I hate it for you, bro. But I'll wear whatever the fucking color lipstick I want to.
Listen, I'm the
Get
biggest
the fuck over
douchebag
it.
in the universe. I've been voted
Nah,
out.
for real.
I don't care. Then go find a vagina to get in and fix it. Dude.
I'm already doing it right now.
He's in a vagina.
You ain't in mine.
The whole fucking channel is one giant vagina.
You're the
I'm here to
only
clean it
vagina
out.
here.
Cleaning it out.
God damn it.
You guys are all dysfunctional.
We're what?
Dysfunctional.
Cumfield? Oh. I know you said something totally different.
Before I got here, okay?
I swear.
You guys are making Chad slip back into alcoholism.
I swear.
Hey,
I
Rand,
thought he was like, you guys are all Cumfield. I was like,
Rand,
what?
I would love to get your opinion on a war. It might be hard to just jump there because you're having fun. But what psyop is going on with that shit? I know you got a good opinion.
With what shit?
Is Israeli Palestinian? Because I got I got one, and your shit got to be more conspiratorial than mine. I could give you mine and give you.
It's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, everything you see on the world stage is just that. It is a play happening on a stage. If you believe these events are real, don't get me wrong. Real people are really dying, but the events are not real in a sense where they are not organic. They're all pre-planned and agreed upon by the world leaders. Okay.
Contract.
Now, here's what you really need to know. Here's the kicker. In order to bring forth the Jewish prophecy, there needs to be a removal of a certain Islamic temple called Dome of the Rock. Okay. Yes. And Islam is actually preventing the birth of or the ushering in of the Antichrist. Would you look at that?
Shit.
Road, Shaggy.
Yes, I agree with all that shit.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. And they're going to fake it until they make it.
They're on the way. They're doing well. They need 7 countries. Someone told me yesterday, Muslim nations to it's in a prophecy or something. That was a good start, bombing that embassy. Now you got a few more Muslim nations joining in. They're pushing it, bro. They're gonna make it soon. The heifer about to be sacrificed. They like, man, next week, man, hurry the fuck up.
The red one?
They're stepping on the gas, huh, Joe?
It looks like one of those carnival bean sack races, except at the top they sacrifice a red heifer.
Yeah, it's just really, they got the altar built and everything already.
I'm gonna miss my girlfriend.
I miss her already, bro.
You want to say hi to her?
Who's your girlfriend?
My ex, his chick.
Oh wow, that was awkward.
Steve says hi.
Scott, all you gotta do is switch hands.
Yeah, there you go.
That was good. That was pretty good.
Until you get back here and on your knees, you'll be
So
here
what kind
again.
of psyop are you guys running today on the current topic?
Haven't
I
decided
talked to
yet.
anybody with a pink dick. Sorry.
We're just trying to muddy all the water.
I'm just here to laugh at you.
Don't just be mad that your dick is black like your lipstick.
Hey,
You want to
Flo,
suck my
can I
dick? Is
take
that what it is?
I just got
Can I
my
take
dick.
my pants off, Flo?
No, Flow State will take care of that for
Get him
you.
out of here. Mine have been off the
What
whole
is-
show.
Nah.
Flo, can I take my
Exactly his
pants
kind of
off?
thing. As biggest douche in the
Yes.
universe, you know.
I thought you were the biggest douche in the universe.
I'm here.
Derek said
So
I'm a
you're a
little man.
wishy-washy motherfucker is what
When
it
you
sounds
see
like.
the damn
I
screen,
even
woman,
put on my red Fred Durst looking ass douchebaggy hat.
yeah, he's Limp
Love that
Bizkit that never
douchebag
made it, and I'm
motherfucker.
host state right now. Biggest douche in the universe. Read the
There we
room.
go.
Biscuit. I just noticed the dude posted back
Artwork.
there in
Artwork.
He's Fred Durst if he never, you know what I mean, made it.
Jeff Bridges.
He's a lot
I
better than
just
Fred
looked at him
Durst,
lately.
honestly. That
Y'all
was a little
seen
weird.
Fred Durst lately, man.
Fred
He
Durst.
looks like
Uh-uh.
ZZ Top or something nowadays. It's crazy.
Are you watching
That's
the screen?
Sasquatch over
Dad,
his shoulder
what's
there. It looks like
That song, Dad
Sasquatch.
music.
Yo,
Limp
cool,
Bizkit's
what?
that song,
Blasting
Dad
off to
music.
the
That
next
shit's
fucking
dope.
quantum realm. Okay, he's got a Bongzilla over there. All right. Scotty B's trying to figure out what kind of bullshit he's going to say next. Ragamuffin. I don't even know Ragamuffin. To be continued.
What'd you
That's
say
a
about
perfect
me?
opportunity for me
Rant?
to drop some funny shit.
Get let him motherfucker get to know
I don't know, Ragamuffin. The last time this motherfucker was in
Over there,
chat, you know what I heard him say, Joe? He said everything's gonna be over by April the 8th, and everything's
said that?
still here.
you. Wait, please tell me Rant said that.
Yes, sir, he did. He was up
Oh,
on
man,
that
did
shit.
you
Scott-
say that?
He was up on
Rant,
that
did you
shit
say
April
that?
the 8th.
Is
What'd you
Scott
say was
going to get on the
No,
Gigafat machine?
Ragamuffin.
Yeah.
What did he say was going to happen on April 8th? Ragamuffin.
Well, he
It's gonna be
apparently
the
thought
beginning.
everything was going to be Kaputsville, like 100. He was
That
was
what
on
you
some
say?
shit on it for a
I
while.
said that April 8th is going to begin the beginning of the collapse of the American civilization. And I still stand on that.
That's a little different tonight.
No,
Dude,
that's
I'm
not what you
doing
said
a
at the
show
time.
about
You said
that.
it doesn't matter
What
after
did you
April
say?
the
For
8th.
6
Well,
months. How
And
could it
then-
have began like
Yeah.
the other day when I've been doing a show about
he thought
Western
nobody remembered it. He said
paper?
that, but somebody remembered.
Bro, all right, you could blame
Somebody
Obama.
was
putting out
around for
coke
such
in
a
this
time
movie,
as
all right?
this to drop the real shit.
That dude walking
There's
down the
Obama.
stairs looks just like my dad, which I think is funny because the Limp Bizkit song is called Dad Vibes.
All right,
That
I
looks
got a phone
just
call. I'm gonna leave that with a mic
my
drop. I'll be
dad.
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I think they tried to do it, right? I think they tried to shift the timeline even further into the evil and negativity. And I'm gonna be real. I think they fucked up because I feel great lately.
Who is
Wait,
that?
wait,
Who
wait,
is
wait,
Like
that?
certain
Don't
pressure has
abandon
been
that
lifted
shit.
off of like
No.
Matrix.
Rant, don't abandon it. I think you're onto something. They did. They shifted the shit April 8th. But if they did, it would take you a while to fucking notice.
No, I was telling people like the next day. You know what I mean? I got married.
You'd see something.
Clips and shit. It was great.
Right.
But like I'm telling you, there was a lot of crazy shit going on, and I felt different. And they also found this big ass dark entity that left Antarctica, and they caught it on radar, and it was humongous, and it sent out waves in every direction. A
And
giant
So cool.
entity, which
wish
is
I would.
leaving, and you can see the
Am I the-
radar images. Look it
Am I
up.
the only one who feels like this guy has an
Flo,
iron?
can you find a dark
ironing out
entity
the
leaving?
I think you're on it.
What did you say? Are you the only one? Does this guy
Yeah,
what?
baby.
The
It
what?
feels like the wrinkles of my brain are being ironed out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the
You're not
accident.
alone. You're not alone, Sasquatch.
Well, it might
No,
not
no,
just
no,
be
no,
the
no, no,
accident,
no,
but
no,
the
no,
accident
no,
didn't
no,
help.
I mean,
no,
yo,
no,
what
no,
I
no, no.
say is gonna
Sasquatch, hold
feel-
on. Sasquatch wanted to speak. Please tell us more about it. What specifically is the wrinkling your brain, smoothing your brain?
All right,
So,
this Cthulhu concept of the great ancient evil walking out of freaking. I mean, somebody's been reading their H.P. Lovecraft. That's for
Mhm.
sure. You know,
where did you say that it came from? Antarctica? What did he say it came from?
The behemoth.
Antarctica.
Sure, it's going to be a reference to the 9-headed beast or 7-headed beast or something.
I have no fucking idea. I'm just saying what we've observed, like in the fucking underground, like, you know, truth circles. People have gotten the radar images, and like that's just a new thing. I haven't even looked into it deeply.
Can you send Flo a link?
I personally feel like, right? I feel like the Matrix is not working against me ever since April 8th for some reason.
You watch too many movies.
They tried to fuck it up. I think they failed, and then that thing left. Supposedly,
maybe you're just a part of the Matrix, and you're not on the side you think you're on.
Can you find?
I'm just saying, when you take the truth and reality and bring it to a group of essentially brainwashed individual slaves, it's gonna feel like the wrinkles are being ironed out. Those wrinkles are psychological programming, layers and layers of onions that you don't even know.
Who's the slave? Who's the slave? You out of your mind?
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'll probably systematically break everyone down and how they're a slave.
Have the link?
But you're not, I'm sure. You're perfect.
Trying not to be.
He lives over there by Florida.
He's trying to be the world's biggest douchebag, but he's not. I am.
Exactly.
No.
Well,
in
Dark
the universe, actually, not even just the world.
2 seconds.
The whole universe. Every dimension, biggest douchebag across the board. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Sasquatch.
Winner in all categories.
All categories.
Hey, Katie
but I know
Johnson,
something that could make me even douchier.
Like that. Let's talk about Katie. I think she'd like to strap on and give it to you.
Why don't you leave Katie alone, bitch?
I think we should get Flow State together.
Oh, Chuck's angry.
Chuck is
damn
getting
right.
jealous. Chuck wants some Katie.
No, you leave his wife alone.
Listening.
We now know that
Hey,
Chuck
Katie,
wants
if you want
to
Scott
know.
to sing you another song, come in here.
Stay away, Katie. Stay away.
How much is it for 24 hours, Flo?
75 with no buybacks. 24 with, or I'm sorry, it's 50 with a buyback option. Is 75 with no buyback option.
For Scott?
Back.
For Scott.
There you go. Come on, fuck boy.
I thought he was half price.
No, fuck you. Listen to this.
Scott was
cheap
not
bitch.
half price, but I'll do you a deal. I'll make you 30 with no buyback, 50 with a buyback. All right,
All
around 30 for a buyback.
No buyback. I heard it, Chuck.
I heard it too.
I co-sign it. Two say the same.
What did I just agree to?
30 for no buyback.
That's like,
oh, well.
All right, fine.
Yo, you can't say all are on opiates and alcohol, okay? I'm only on marijuana and nicotine.
Well,
that's what I used to
your
say
problem.
when I was on other things.
That's all.
There's your problem. You're a drug head.
All right, that's your opinion.
Oops.
Right.
Yep. Do you take it for medicinal purposes or do you take it to get high?
I take it from my Asperger's.
Wait,
Cynthia's got a machine that will fix that.
Here's what it is, Chuck. I have to lower my IQ to be able to communicate with this panel. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise,
That means you got low IQ.
Blow the neurons in your brain.
There's a bunch of shit on this dark
having a
energy
seizure
shit.
in the corner of the room trying to figure out what reality even is. You know what I mean?
You don't
I gotta
have a
get
clue.
really high to lower my faculties to be able to try to communicate.
But to
what
find out what reality really is, you go to the dark. What do you say? Where you say you got this Antarctica thing from? The corners of the truther universe or something?
Bro,
The
some
basement.
random, truther fucking video. You know what I mean? They were showing the radar images. I'm not
He
making
was
this
on
up. Go look at
TikTok.
it. You know what I
I'll
mean?
just call it my
I
buddy
was
who's
just
Admiral
asking the other day,
Bird's
where the fuck
nephew
Vic
and
is
ask
at?
him.
But that's not my shtick, bro. My shtick is that I feel different. That's what I was telling you, and I felt that
That's
before.
the hormone
Oh,
replacement therapy.
I was under the assumption that they tried to do something with CERN and the rockets they fired into the fucking moon.
Oh,
We're trying to
So what
fucking
are we
basically
looking at
shift.
exactly?
That's Noah's Ark.
So there's people
What
that
is
think it might
that?
have been a portal, right? They don't really know. It could have been a black hole that they opened up with CERN. They don't really know. But you
don't
can't
talk about
it's
Joe like that.
fuck you talking about?
Black hole. You said black hole. I said, don't talk about Joe like that.
Not after he gets a hold of Cynthia's butthole, bleacher.
Well, no, that is a steam shot.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my goodness!
Oh, it's a steam shot the size of fucking.
I wasn't ready for that.
This is the most incredible cleaning tool ever.
Can you show us how it works?
Yeah. Oh no!
You're tripping.
Oh my goodness!
You put.
I'm not sure if both of us are going to come.
You put water in here, and it steam shots, and it cleans the baseboards. You just spray it along the baseboards, and then wipe it up. You can do that.
Wait a minute. Earlier,
is it like that container thing you have?
Is that
similar to your
clean under your water to get the sewer stench out of it?
To clean the rings around your anus.
You got to use that to get the sewer stench out from under your armpits and the different folds in your neck.
How often do you look at your anus that you know about all these rings you have around your anus? Rant. That was weird.
What?
So it's under like the taint or
We're
at
more
the hole?
concerned about the dingleberries.
Oh, God, dang.
Get those meteors out of there. Melt them right off with Cynthia's steam cleaning.
The attacker uses the steam cleaner for the taint and the. Is that what you're saying? You use the cleaner?
Yeah, no, she's got a different one for the vagina misting, but this one is just because vagina skin is more sensitive. You don't want to steam that. You just want to.
Yeah, you can't just put intake in that. Like, doesn't work.
Now, so, like you can clean now without
you have two of them. I get it. Superstar.
What the fuck's going on here? Why do you all look like drug addicts?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is that the best insult that anybody can come up with these days? That's a problem with drug addicts. It's like, you look like a drug addict too, bro. You fit right in. Jeez.
Yep.
You look like a gay version of
I don't give a fuck what you think I look like. God damn it! I hear that dumb shit every day. Shut up.
Get him, Barbie.
Come up with some new material for fuck's sake.
Get him, Barbie.
Just trigger right off the rib.
But it's like, say something new. Come at me with some new shit. No, I'm not. You want me to take a piss test for you, bitch?
Like you do, man.
Why don't you just use some more Rogaine and shut the fuck up?
They start fighting with Barbie like their brother and sister. Welcome to the panel.
This motherfucker don't even know me from a hole in the ground.
He makes a good point.
No, he don't know me.
I'm just saying, Corey made a good point just now.
This is y'all's first time seeing each other?
He don't know me from a hole in the ground.
It's my first time seeing him too.
Way to make an entrance there, dick bag.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you don't present yourself like a woman, you can't
give a fuck. I've been here. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Kiss my ass. I don't have to tell you shit. That's what it is. You think you can walk all over me because I'm a female and I'm just sit there and take it? You got me fucked up, bro.
You don't have respect for yourself. Why is he going to respect you?
Fuck you, Rant. You're hardly ever here when I am, so shut the fuck up, too.
Rant, you sound more like a female than Barbie
here until he snuck in under his douchebag.
Tell him, Corey.
Why are you so angry, you meth head cunt?
I'm not.
Whoa.
Really?
Swing on him, Barbie. Swing on him.
I'm not even going to dignify him with a response. That fucking retard. I'm not lowering my level to that. It's stupidity. Because for one, I'm not a meth head. Stop eating, fat ass. How about that? You got an addiction to fucking food.
Hold on.
$5 blow.
Clearly, he's squatting.
Oh, I'm squatting.
Whose house are you in?
He's in a mental institution.
He's squatting. That's what I told you.
Listen,
but he has a gaming.
Oh, that's all you got to sleep on, y'all. Oh my God, we should start a GoFundMe for him.
I'm squatting.
No, calm down, Barbie.
He's squatting, but he doesn't look like a meth head. Okay.
But I don't look like a meth head either. I don't give a fuck what you say. This is what meth heads look like. This is what meth heads look like. Then goddamn.
Yes.
There's not. Yeah. Really. I hate that you hang out with some ugly ones because I'm not on meth and I haven't been in over a year. Okay, thank you. Since you know so fucking much.
I believe you're in yesterday. Sorry.
Really? Then why are you living in the basement over there still, bitch?
It has visible signs.
Whatever the fuck that is, it looks like somebody's crawl space, homie. Shut up.
You're in the dark. You're in the dark, meth mouth.
I'm in the dark because I choose to be.
Because you're on meth.
No, I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. I smoke bud. Okay, thank you.
Hurts my
and that's how much. Do you pay my bills? Are you my daddy? So it ain't a goddamn bit of your business, bitch.
Why don't you put those 3 fingers in your mouth and shut the fuck up?
Why don't you do that? Why don't you shut the fuck up? I was here first. Not to mention, I'm a member here, so you can kick rocks, bitch.
I'm a member here too, lady.
Really? How long you been a member? Do you have an emoji? No, because you're too fucking ugly.
Yeah, you don't have an emoji.
This just turned into a YouTube dick measuring contest, and that just happened.
My dick's way bigger than his, and he knows that's why he's choking on it.
It turned.
I'm choking on your dick, lady. I joined to tell you you look like a meth.
I don't give a fuck. You think that's the first time I've ever heard that? Really?
And the new guy
really? Like I said, get a dictionary, thesaurus, something, but come up with some new material, you ignorant son of a bitch. I've been called worse by better people. Okay.
They may not know, but
name to Cynthia is my Lindsay bitch. What the fuck does that mean?
I'll be Lindsay's bitch any day.
I have no idea.
At least change someone's name to something that makes sense.
Geez, Cynthia, make it put it exactly the way you wrote it.
I don't care.
I'll be Lindsay's bitch any day.
Cynthia mean?
Y'all saw me. I tried for like over an hour behaving, then some fucking moron shows up out of nowhere talking shit.
That's not
Somebody send his bitch ass over here.
Barbie, I put him in the basement for you.
So let me point out something. I don't really get a lot of trolls here. You have to be bringing them over. You get responsibility.
I'm not bringing them over. How?
He's from King, whatever his name is.
By reacting the way you are reacting, you are planting the seeds for trolls to sprout at your feet, just like the dragon's teeth in Jason and the Argonauts. You are creating your own soul.
The explanation I've ever heard.
The obstacles you face are the ones you're creating.
Oh no, it's always my fault. Everything's my fault.
There you
Nobody
go
ever else does anything wrong.
Shit. Do you want to?
You're right. You're a victim.
I'm not trying to play victim. It says I never heard anybody else say they'd created their problems.
Guys come up from the basement, you'll have an opportunity to change things. It's gonna happen, whether you like it or not. You could listen, or you could do the same shit again.
I don't want to listen to them.
Not worth responding.
That's the point.
That's pretty clear.
Yeah, that's exactly. We're all agreeing with you there.
They ain't my dad. They don't pay my bills. They don't fuck me. Why they get to talk to me like that?
Well, stop reacting to them and respond to them. Take a few seconds. Think about what you're going to say. Say something intelligent. Don't get upset. Be level-headed.
Damn it, Scott.
That's the tall order. Listen, here's simpler. Don't give them the energy that they give you. That was the whole goal anyway, is to make you repeat a negative energy and make you look bad and laugh at you. If you see you're reflecting that energy, you're probably off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, bail out of that fucking personality and go to another one. Get straight in your mind with it. You're going to be above them, not below them. Don't stick to their level.
At their own game. You don't play Michael Jordan at basketball. You play him at
croquet.
No. I mean, this dude came up here and told you do math, and you argued with him about it. Like he even has any like. That's an absurd claim. How can you make a claim about you? Why are you even arguing it?
Why immediately come in straight at me? What was that about?
Do you remember this? Because
no, you can only control your options. Stop trying to figure him out. Figure yourself out. You can only control your options. You got about 60 seconds now. Crash course.
10-4. Joe's telling you the truth too.
He's
why you think I like Joe?
I know.
You react, you lose. Barbie, you react, you lose.
God damn it! I know. You know the struggle. I literally almost have to remove my tongue sometimes to keep my mouth
chill out
shut.
and do a quick hit of meth.
I don't do that, and that would make it worse.
Well, Scott,
don't you know that would make it just
I'm kidding. No. I was delicious chaos.
That was pretty fucking funny, though.
Scott, that was fucked up.
That was funny. No, it was funny. It was really funny. I was like, Barbie on meth? No, that's not going to make that any flesh fall off. What in the hell? That was crazy.
On that point, if you are a troll or if you have been called a troll, you're more than welcome to come to my channel.
This is why you got removed.
Who?
Oh, the guy who you were fighting with. He got removed because
right, or the other dude.
I've
never even seen him before. I don't even know what channel he came from or any of that shit. But he's a member here.
I've seen him troll around here, but not in a long fucking time.
He's probably from that dickbag. What's his name?
I know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever the hell his name is.
That's it. That's it.
Someone thought
there's two of them.
Be very entertaining over here. If he didn't see himself, someone else thought that, oh man, you got to go over there and troll his chick. It's easy pickings.
The other troll is here. The more enduring douchebag.
Why are you waiting, Chucky?
Is this woman rant?
This is your worst nightmare now, Simpy Chuck. All right.
You got more feminine energy than Barbie does.
Chuck, you just simped and literally paid cash money to have a man removed from a panel for fucking 10 minutes.
And we appreciate the contribution, no matter what Rant says, trying to be me, trying to be a host, trying to be the biggest douche in the room. He's not.
And this guy's even worse. He's profit.
See who's the biggest douche in the room now. I did that for free just to prove a point.
Boom.
There you
Listen,
go.
you are the biggest douche in the world, okay? But not only the world, the universe, okay?
How do you get that much female in you? That's what I want to know.
He might be on his period, y'all. Calm down.
The large clitorises.
He's related to Paul. That's what it is.
No way. No.
It's the mirror dimension, Chuck.
It's the accent.
My masculinity
You gotta
is
be
coming
related.
off of femininity, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry that you see
come
it that
across as a woman.
That's
you
pretty
think
good.
you're manly?
Spirit.
Do you
You need to take some testosterone for that voice of yours.
Are you a man, Chuck?
Hell yeah. Come here and I'll show you. I'll break you down like a shotgun and make you squeal like a pig.
You're gonna break me down, Chuck?
That's familiar.
Yeah, because that's his mom who he acts like is his girlfriend.
What?
Mom's cute.
Yeah.
That woman gave birth to that man.
Can't you see the family resemblance? That's
No,
Jennifer.
hell no. I want to see the test.
Nah, not so much.
Calling him a man is a bold choice.
I know. That was a little off base. I didn't think very far about that one. I'm trying to be nice to
on
him.
his forehead.
I mean, you think that's
Is that a dick?
Was that
No,
a
it's his
horn?
mom, ain't it?
It's a unicorn.
It's a clitoris.
It's got a horn growing out.
I mean, how do you know that's his mom?
He says that that's his girlfriend. She's his mom's age. She's old enough to be his mom. She has a psych degree, as does his dad.
Yep.
And they sleep in different rooms. My claim is that it's his mom. I don't know it 100%. I cannot prove it, but it makes more sense than what he says.
What if he likes
There's
older
not
women?
enough air in the same room as him for
He
anyone
doesn't
else.
like older women if he's sleeping in a different room.
Right. And you can't tell me that you believe, hold on, where's my clip? That this guy's not a virgin. This is a virgin.
I'm from New York. This is how we talk all day, every day. This is how we fuck too and make love. This energy and this talking.
I like the other one better when he's talking
I'm
to the
just saying,
little girl in the hammock.
I'm just saying, look, is it worse to like older women or to be a beta male cuck? I'm just saying.
I just told you I want a deep experience, co-creation community with authentic and real exciting conversation before, during, and after. I don't stop talking during sex either. I know a lot of you half-dead white people out there. You go to have sex and you just don't talk. Just lay there. Right? I don't move like that.
So Rant, as somebody who's from New York, do you guys talk? Do you have conversations during sex?
I mean,
I
you know,
talk my
we're not
ass
afraid
off.
to
It's
speak. We're
mostly-
not like little bitches, you know. And
Thank God.
Yo, give me that ass. Yeah,
Jesus
Women
But
like
that's not a
you talk
conversation.
fucking dirty. Yeah, they like it, bro. They don't like a quiet pussy.
No,
ass bitch.
I'm not talking about that. He said to have
they're fucking
conversations, deep,
right?
meaningful conversation.
Why do you
want to know that with a man?
this bullshit humanly imaginable?
You know, women think the worst shit. They just don't have the balls to say it.
You're not controversial or edgy. You're just annoying.
Right?
Who's he even talking to?
Oops.
Am I good at it though?
No,
like, it's a goal.
No,
I want to
you're
annoy
not
you.
good at it. You're
You
a
look
fucking
annoyed.
sidekick.
You look triggered. How's life, Mr. Corey?
You're a sidekick running the dick of this guy who you idolize. What does he call himself? The biggest douche? You're literally a sidekick, my guy.
Bro, I am him. I am the biggest douche in the universe.
No, you're not. You're just not.
That's me.
Are you the guy with the backwards hat?
Bro, I am fucking Limp Bizkit never made it. Yes.
Oh my God, your body does not match your voice whatsoever.
That's me.
You sound like an annoying, scrawny radio host, but you look like a gym bro.
You look like Peter Griffin as a black Hebrew Israelite.
Incorrect and unfunny, but good try. Would you like to keep your face on the screen so we can have a real conversation, or do you want to hide behind that radio voice you got?
I'm gonna hide behind the biggest douche in the universe. Thank you.
No, you're a pussy. You're a pussy running a shitty
I am
show
a giant flaming vagina. Look at my face, bro. I am host Dave. My name is host Dave.
He's transitioning.
I am host Dave.
He's in the middle of a transition.
Look at this. This guy needs dementia meds. This guy needs dementia meds, bro. He can't even follow the conversation.
Joe smokes plenty of pot. He's fine.
You saw Jesse Peterson on a podcast one time, and you're like, man, I got to get an old black guy on here.
Listen, I am the shadow of masculinity. I have become destroyer of vaginal bacteria and fungus. Okay? I am the biggest douche in the universe.
You're 6'4", you're not a douche. You're just an insecure dork.
Oh, you're not? Then why are you over here acting like a bitch?
Stop it.
They're transitioning, Barbie.
Listen.
Transition. I keep forgetting he's on his period. I forgot, y'all. I'm sorry.
Do you shop in the Gap?
In 3 years,
Or did you cut up one of the carpets in that house you're squatting in and made a shirt out of it? What happened?
I'm not squatting.
The curtains match the drapes, so to speak.
Get out of here. You guys are a bunch of fucking
I'm going to tell y'all, in honor of you, I've decided to change my true name from the Squawkaholic.
Enjoy the best content this lazy stream has ever seen in the last fucking 2 years. Suck my dick and follow me on Twitch, CapZ, big dog.
Did you get kicked out of your
Scott, Michael Jackson would beat it.
All I see is the gaming chair, the beard, the IKEA floor carpet T-shirt, and the Pokemon blanket. I'm gonna have to assume Mom and Daddy had enough for your old ass.
No, hang on. Let me talk. This is what a successful stream actually looks like. Yeah, I moved into a new place, so I, could have a good internet
connection. You moved out of Mommy and Daddy's into a new place,
on Twitch
trying to make money by grifting off the internet. You do.
35 followers and 10 likes.
Another guy transitioning.
Well, Corey, if you're that successful, I'd expect to grow some subs because of your presence.
Yeah, you're gonna drop the link over there. Drop this link in your fucking Twitch.
Damn, Scott.
I had no idea that I had a sub to this channel. I was randomly gifted on my alt account. Came over here.
Because you're a dog.
Because he's a vagina.
Some random idiot from your group of people decided to gift random strangers.
Jennifer, so stupid. Why are you fucking here, bro?
Your channel.
Why are you doing a nervous smile all the time? You have the personality of your wall. It's like just white. Okay.
All right, see you, buddy. Suck my dick when you come out.
Nobody suck your dick, ain't no one.
If you like, you're right.
I would prefer
to come back up. We'll take Leslie over that bucket any day.
He should have kept his head down. Okay, I'm just saying.
Corey, you're not fucking half as cool as you think you are either, by the way.
And when you can make me like rant that fast, like goddamn, you know you suck.
Y'all missed that statement.
Then you're part
His
of the meme.
name is cool. He would know.
It comes off all of that, ranting and this and that, and you don't know, but it comes off as insecure to me.
Joe Cool, bro. He's just like an intelligent sleeper cell that's just kind of chilling on ice, just always around, just chilling. You know what I mean?
I hear you calling with that, yes.
Chilling, yo. He's Joe Cool. Cool as ice. You know what I mean?
At least.
Steven, I'm happy with that interaction too. I'm not very happy with the no new subs. He
I love
brought
being
me,
such a
but-
fucking
Oh,
loser.
whatever. I
Yeah,
didn't
well,
win anyways.
when you
Just
got two
bask in our
women
loserdom,
fighting
everybody.
Talking about how many subs you got, that's insecurity.
He didn't even have. He probably only had
I think
that.
the biggest douche in the universe is just the biggest douche in the universe for no reason. Okay, I do a service. You need me. Okay, you just
Thank
don't.
you.
know it.
Calm down.
another woman. Ah.
Stephen, what I said is I'm happy with that interaction too. I'm not very happy with him bringing me 0 new subs, but I didn't really believe what he was saying anyways. I kind of expected him bringing 0 new subs, but I am happy with the interaction. It was fun.
How
She had
how
a
many
channel that
Grant
was
brought you?
How many is? I have not made a single new sub this whole stream. Oh, I haven't even done
Exactly.
any. So God bless it. Hold on.
Well,
Hey,
you
yeah,
haven't
but
been.
Sell some
you haven't been
merchandise.
grift.
Subs, okay, all the time.
Here comes the grift.
Here's the gift.
Shut up.
Low, $5 for
Bring it,
Scott.
bruh.
$5. I already dropped into 30, man.
Listen, it's only
$5. What is that? Like a 5%?
7-Eleven.
Okay.
Extra powerful hand job moves. He practices on the shake weight.
Oh,
What
Right.
the hell is he talking
will you
about?
shut up, you woman?
$5, get a backwards hand job behind any nearest 7-Eleven. It's the first service that you trust.
Come on, man. Grow some balls. Get a voice.
Listen, that app is available. Biggest
Oh my
in
God.
the universe. We're on Twitter. Okay.
Hey, Rand, if you stop taking that estrogen, you'll hit puberty.
Listen, we don't care. We'll take $10 from senile rednecks all day to kick people off for 10 minutes. We don't care. We have no fucking morals or honor.
How's that? How's
Well,
that?
thanks for being honest about
AT&T
that
working
shit bag.
for you?
Bro, I gotta admit, I like you for that.
And I think that is as good a pitch as I need to do right now.
You need to show
Don't
some
forget to drop
merchandise.
this
Flo.
link in any random Facebook chat group that you're a part
My
of.
Ninja Little Ricky's here.
Merchandise, Flo.
El Ricky, welcome to the panel. Looks like we got another
all the things- look,
customer.
all the things-
Ka-ching.
There's merch, there's memberships, there's super chats. Change some names, kick somebody off who you're tired of hearing. Bring somebody back up who's been kicked off. You can do a great reset. Still, nobody's bought a great reset. You can drop the whole panel except for me for 2 minutes. And also, what is it? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was doing the executioner. Hold on, little Ricky. Cool your jets. Also, you can do the executioner's wheel where I pull up the spinning wheel, and then whoever it lands on is randomly is kicked off for 15 minutes.
Dope. I don't think
I am not included on it, but for $5 more, you can add my name to the executioner's wheel. That's all. Now, Lil Ricky, what could not wait?
Check your PayPal. Somebody's already bought one of those things, and it was me.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I told you, ladies and gentlemen, we got another customer. We appreciate your business. Anytime if you feel offended or butthurt, feel like white knighting for one of the hoes on the panel, just shoot us $10 and we'll kick that motherfucker off for 10 minutes. You were ready.
$5 for Rand.
Nigga dark.
Oh, State, I wore you a participation ribbon for being the biggest douche.
Hold on, Eric. What did you buy? Because I got to log into my PayPal. That's the problem.
I bought a Great Reset, but I don't want you to include me in the Great Reset.
All right.
Reset.
Orders
of the Great Reset, ladies and gentlemen.
How long do we have to wait, Flo?
In the house.
Once everybody else is off, you have to wait 2 minutes.
In the Great Reset.
Hey, I just gave you a super chat.
You did? Okay, hold on. I can only do one thing at a time. Caucasian Sasquatch, kick your damn self from the studio.
I was keeping it secret, you bastard. You snitch. You can't fucking help it. You know good damn.
All right.
Perfect.
Now everybody who I kicked off has to wait until 06. At 06, you can come back. But you have to wait outside of the studio until 06. I see you all starting to stack up again. That's the point of the Great Reset, is to drop things off. Sorry that I missed that, little Ricky.
Oh, that's okay, Taylor. I just want to say, I think this plan of yours as a mechanism for generating revenue is fantastic.
Well, thank you. It's basically my full-time job now.
It is something I wanted to buy. It's like, oh, you could do that for $30. I want to buy that.
Well, and hold on. In the meantime, Steve just bought. Steve, I appreciate. He bought a shock and awe.
When you hear the sirens or anti-aircraft guns, you must get under cover at once. If you're in the open with no cover, lie down. The most important rule of all is never to stand staring at the sky. If you don't take cover, you may get hurt.
And then Chuck also bought a wheel spin. I think I'm going to let Chuck wait for this until like the panel fills back up, though. I see some of the same people lining up backstage. I don't know how long it's been. Probably about another minute.
Did anybody else do this? Did you make up this approach to monetization?
Some of it. Most of it I pilfered from elsewhere, like the name changes and stuff. I stole that. Like, but the Great Reset and the wheel spin, I made those up. But you know, it's not really making up. Like the Great Reset, the reason that I even came up with that is because I had so many people asking how much to kick the whole panel, right? So to some extent, you just listen to what the audience says.
I get it. Yeah. So how many subs you got now?
2,800.
2,800?
I have 2,766.
Can you figure out how to live stream this vertically? I mean, it'll be crowded, but
here at the biggest,
you go ahead, Sasquatch, and answer that.
Vertical streams, okay?
I've never done a vertical stream because I don't like watching it as much, but that's the only reason.
There's another reason why I haven't resuggested it. In a vertical stream, a lot of people can't share links, and so you can't post your StreamYard link and have people click on it and join in, and so this won't work.
Okay. You know what? I kind of agree with the vertical streaming. It tends to drizzle out the bottom, and I recommend you lay down horizontally when you utilize the greatest douche in the universe. You know, for maximum cleanliness.
I love the shower
choice you did. Coming from a woman, that makes sense.
Well, coming from a douche, I'm not a woman. I'm a douchebag. I'm not even an animate object at this moment currently.
Hey,
I
Chuck,
figured out how to transfer it back into normal YouTube.
You have a wheel spin credit anytime you want to call it in. I was going to let the panel build back up, but you call it.
Okay, let it build back up.
All right.
Can I chime in here on the vertical live stream?
Burn that wheel. We got the
I would just mention that my channel was super stagnant. My channel was stagnant for a long time before I started vertically streaming, and in the last 28 days, I've had 3,700 new subs.
That is crazy the way vertical streaming. There'd be 270 people watching the vertical on horizontal. Can't get 20 people in there.
But you also went from not streaming that much to streaming like constantly.
No, I was streaming a lot before too.
Were you?
It was just stagnant. I just had the same number of people in there all the time.
Huh. Well, I mean, I feel like I see you come up on my feed way more now under the vertical streaming too. So maybe that's just more testament to it.
Hey,
but it might also be my strike dropped off for bullying CS Joseph.
Hey, little Ricky, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I haven't never seen you on the panels, and so I would like to ask you a question if you'd like to play along.
Of course.
Well, we don't want you to.
All right. So we've got. Are you familiar with the center guest star of the show, the Attacker?
No.
Do you see the woman in the center of
I know. I see her. Yeah.
All right. Shot out of a cannon.
You see her piss off face already?
Look. It's a 3-part question. Shot out of a cannon. Oprah Winfrey, Barbara Walters, the Attacker. Right? You got to fuck one, marry one, kill one, go.
Wait, Oprah Winfrey, the Attacker, and who?
The Attacker,
Barbara Walters.
I'm gonna fuck Barbara Walters.
My man.
I like that answer too, dude. That was awesome.
I'm gonna marry Oprah because then I'm gonna divorce her and take a bunch of money.
Because of
Which
the money.
unfortunately means the attacker.
Oh my God.
You know, it's not because I have anything against you. It's just you're not rich and you're not Barbara Walters.
No. You do. Why bang Barbara Walters? Just because of the fame? Why bang Barbara Walters over her?
She's a very sexy woman, Barbara Walters.
Sexier than
She's
this.
dead.
I mean, since she's
I know, y'all. I'm so ugly. I'm fucking hideous. I know. I wouldn't fuck me either.
Barbara Walters at any
Barbie, you got my vote.
I mean, I think I spent probably ages 16 through 26 fapping to at least imaginary pictures of Barbara Walters, if not real.
You gotta understand, Barbara Walters from his time period.
What's a bucket list choice?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Linda Carter. My old man would have banged the hell out of an old Linda Carter.
Spin
That's
it,
all
Flo.
he talked about all his life.
Spin it. All right. Let me pull up the wheel.
But of all the questions that you could have brought to the table, that's where you went about banging me. That's hilarious.
White Knight.
I love that intelligence.
Margaret Thatcher, Nancy Reagan, or Hillary Clinton. Margaret Thatcher, Nancy Reagan, or Hillary Clinton. Who do you want to marry, kill, or fuck?
Is that the White Knight Witness Protection Program, the wheel option?
Hold on, you'll see.
Do we have any fellow Margaret Thatcher fans in here? For Margaret Thatcher.
We probably got some Margaret Sanger fans in here.
That's the driest group of snatch you can imagine.
I love you.
I think she's before my time.
Margaret Thatcher?
Who?
You don't remember Margaret?
Margaret
She's a
Thatcher,
hardcore
Hillary
woman.
Clinton.
And Nancy Reagan.
And Nancy
Reagan, yeah.
Reagan.
The thing is, Nancy Reagan, you got to deal with her horrible taste in red clothes.
Just don't allow her to do anything decorative wise.
No, she's going to make the bedroom great again.
If we're going F and K, I think you're going to K Hillary. I think Hillary's gone. If you're F and K.
A few times. All right, Chuck, you ready?
Oh, let her go. I know it's going to be me.
Oh, this is
Can't you knock yourself off if you're on a panel?
It'd be beautiful karma.
You got who you wanted anyway.
Yeah. No, actually, I wanted Rank. I wanted Rank gone, but that'll work.
Scott, you can come back up at 28.
I wasn't even on there. Somebody named Eric.
Yeah, you
That's
were.
not me.
Oh yeah, whoever Eric was. I thought your name was Eric. I was mistaken.
Yeah, it's Little Ricky.
Right.
Little Ricky, what's your channel about, bro? What's your streams and shit about?
It's just me and my wife just sitting here pulling bong rips talking about shit.
Bro, he don't look like Little Ricky, though. He looked like Big Meech. You know what I'm saying?
Big Meech?
He's got his hat, bro. You know what I mean? He's got his leather couch. I'm just saying, that's not Little Ricky, bro. That's a grown-ass man.
Ricky, you guys remember the events, politics, religion? What do you guys talk about?
Wow, you have grown quite a bit from that vertical streaming.
Yeah, really.
Here, I'm dropping his link in the chat. Do you remember the clip on The Greatest Hates where Paul's like, he went on a channel called Talking with Famous People. He's the famous person. That's Little Ricky.
I don't remember the clip.
Ricky's famous?
No, that's just my channel's called Talking with Famous People. Although I did get recognized in the supermarket one time.
Yeah, you did.
Which one I did.
So you got 3,000 subs in what amount of time?
Look like me.
Any of these people on there?
The
He's
last
been sitting
28
around
days,
8 or
3,700.
8.5 or 9 for like years.
700 in a month.
I know.
Gotcha.
After being 8.5 or 9 for years, like Taylor said, I got 3,700 in a month.
Crazy, just by going vertical.
Well,
Some people will only fuck with vertical, though. It's crazy.
But you're saying that you
people,
did. You're not streaming more down than you were because I see you way more on my feed.
No, I am, but the amount of views is vastly more than the proportional amount of increase of streaming. I was streaming a lot before. Obviously, success makes me want to stream even more. But it's like I used to get, 100, 200 views per stream. Now I'm getting like 8,000 sometimes views for 4 hours of streaming or something. Crazy.
Well,
We
as
had
you
our
can
camera
see, there's
guys
a
look
link up in
into
the
it,
top right corner where you
right?
can stream this broadcast to your audience.
Listen, we had the guys look into it. Okay? Everybody wants vertical streaming. That's why the bottle is designed in this shape. But we know you still have the ability to do it horizontal if you want.
Yeah, I could. But I think vertical helps. We get more people around.
They want the vertical bottle, of course. They need the nozzle. It makes them feel better. If they saw a new shaped bottle, they wouldn't know what to do with it.
I watch a lot of that
water gun,
gamers and shit. It's the same thing. A lot of them can't fucking make it horizontal, and they go vertical, and suddenly 300 motherfuckers pop up. You be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Along with the vertical, though, we like to add a couple of extra holes at the tip to make it kind of like a spray nozzle, so it gets maximum coverage.
Speaking of spray nozzle, where'd Cynthia go?
Oh, segue. She's gonna stab you when she gets back.
Well, I prefer to horizontal.
In the bathroom, chopping up linguine for her next line.
So
yeah, you're killing the conversation, right?
Yeah, that joke was like not offensive, just not good.
You're trying too hard, host state.
It's an inside joke. You don't get it. You just don't get it. Cynthia get it. See, that's why
like
she's here.
the other 27 in a row that you tried to throw that fell on deaf ears. No one listened to. No one paid attention to. Only one person laughed. I think it was you.
But look, it took like what 10 words, and here's Cynthia. I summoned her like a demon.
No, you didn't summon me like a demon. I had to go walk my security team.
Roll the tapes back. Let me ask Cynthia: do you walk them or do they walk you? Pick up your
walk them.
Oh,
is your security team a dog?
2 dogs. Yeah,
you call them dogs.
It'd be weird if it wasn't.
Them ain't dogs.
How big?
That's my security
Don't
team.
you have little dogs?
I have Yorkie and
they're cockroaches. They're little cockroaches.
Yeah, you can put them in your pockets and run away.
They have a backpack and a stroller for when we go on.
It's
hike.
gonna slow them down when a big dog come and eat them.
Do you dress them in clothes?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We have a full wardrobe.
she gives them little rain booties so they don't get their paws in the sewers.
My boy, he has a Cuban link chain in his pictures.
Cynthia's dogs probably get taken care better of than I do in a week.
Cynthia, how much you charge me to take Brant for a walk?
Hi, I'm a smoking auditor. Hi, I'm Chuck. Hello.
He doesn't seem like he's trained, so he might be extra.
Hello.
Hey, Cynthia, don't the other dogs make fun of your dogs?
Tranny, maybe.
No, one of my dogs, she's a true Chihuahua. Like she's been in fights with dogs.
But when she goes by in the stroller with her pink clothes on, her little backpack,
she's not in the stroller. She busted through a gate. She went under a fence and chased the Rottweiler around in his backyard. His dad got pissed and threw her back over the fence. No, for real.
Rottweiler ever created
I'm telling you.
She's a sweet dog. And like our dog
Rottweiler
right behind their backyard.
Chihuahuas are gay as fuck.
She takes dumps on people when they come to my house.
Why does a person sit there and wait for her to finish taking the dump on?
No, they try to hold her just like she's barking at them.
You notice how a pet's behavior.
No, listen, she'll be barking. Okay, come here, Savannah. Come here. Okay, so
squeeze her. We don't want to see it.
Like, don't bark at me.
People with pointy noses have pointy nose dogs.
And then when they're holding them is when she'll take a dump. So I'm like, don't pick her up.
That's not a Chihuahua.
Pick up barking
yes,
dogs.
it is. It's a Chihuahua Maltese mix.
I mean, you pick up barking dogs.
Huh?
People pick up barking dogs.
Yeah, because they're trying to like make her think that she's gonna be your friend. You can
white
trust
people,
me.
Joe. It's white people.
peas on him and stuff. No, he was a homie.
Basically a
Does
dog.
anyone know why Chihuahuas were bred?
Rat dogs, right?
It's ratters or something.
Bred
Let me
for,
think
like-
what a Chihuahua looks like.
Chihuahuas were bred for rabbit hunting to be able to go down the rabbit hole and get the rabbit out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm the right
so
person.
she chases squirrels. She chases birds. She's a hunter.
I'm sorry, that's not a Chihuahua.
I think
Right.
Chihuahuas were bred to be trophy wives lapdogs.
She's a Chihuahua Maltese mix.
I see the Maltese. I don't see the Chihuahua.
You didn't see her ears? Look at those big old
It's
super
all in the
satellite
ears. It's all in the ears.
Are you gonna steam those too?
Steam the dog's ears.
You got that new steamer.
Turn.
No.
So are you gonna burn the dog? That's what I meant by it. With the steamer, that motherfucker hot as fuck. I was using one yesterday.
That is for human buttholes only.
I want to go put water in it and show y'all, but I
You gotta
don't
steam the
think
dog
y'all
after she's
deserve
done with it.
I don't think y'all deserve it. Y'all don't appreciate my product review.
What temperature does
General
that steamer
Cynthia's asshole
get to?
You know who appreciates this stuff, Zeph?
Sanitary
Zeph
condition
will
over
appreciate
there. I
it.
give it a 5 stars. Okay.
We'll behave better. I mean, we get to see the steamer and all. I'm sure we're gonna behave better.
No,
Yeah.
y'all aren't.
What temperature does that steamer get to?
That
Cynthia?
gets hot.
Cynthia couldn't find anyone on the internet to blow smoke up her ass anymore, so she bought a machine to do it.
It said it, y'all. It cleaned. Like I stuck it in
Cleanest
my.
ass you've ever seen.
Wait, I
cleaned
thought
too, okay? I cleaned
they
too.
was joking. Are you saying you really gave that a shot? No.
What?
Are
Trying
you
to put me
saying
out of
you,
business, right?
you didn't really steam your asshole, did you?
No, why would I do that?
I thought you said it. Yes.
Why would I do that?
Clean those brown stains off.
Said, yeah,
No, I never thought I'd say this. You are too high.
You're shamelessly promoting your product, okay? Trying to put me out of business, okay? Biggest douche in the universe can be used anally.
Angela,
Look,
okay?
you would love this.
We're not
product,
prejudiced.
Jose,
Angela,
if
for
you were
cleaning
smart,
out
you'd
that you
advertise
didn't
your
put a
soaps
novel
in
into.
conjunction with
Okay.
her butt cleaner.
Listen, I am a butt cleaner myself.
Angela.
Look,
I bet
we
you
know-
are.
It's like 38% of my business is cleaning out assholes.
Angela,
Okay.
this
But look,
product.
what you gotta say is that Miss Cynthia's anal bleacher only works with
Listen.
Rance special butt soap.
Well, see, that's not even fair. That comes with a nutsack. I'm gonna have to
Angela.
talk
That
to
looks
the
pretty nice, Cynthia. I
relevant
can't
engineers,
lie. It looks
okay?
pretty
It
slick.
is
We're gonna
quite
install a
phallic
nutsack
looking.
on the biggest
Yeah.
douche. in
No,
the
All on its
Angela.
own.
Then
This
what?
is a steam cleaner. This is a steam cleaner, girl. When you were cleaning out your dog cages, you know what? I'm gonna go get some
Yeah,
water.
that's a
This
steam
is for
cleaner.
you.
The
Angela.
other one
I'm
is
gonna
a
show you,
massage.
okay?
Yeah, we
Make
get
sure
it.
you
I'll
do
be
it
back.
on
I'll be
Your
back.
asshole while you're at it.
Let
It's
me
like
go
you're
get my
getting
massager.
I swear. Blah.
I need to make a poll.
That's a good transition for me, Flo.
Get started. I don't understand.
You should do the Margaret Thatcher, Nancy Reagan, Hillary Clinton poll. You should do which one is sexiest?
Thatcher.
The black hole, like the
Nancy.
black hole sun, where the sun don't shine. I just had a quick one
Okay.
for you, Flo. I don't even need a minute here, 20 seconds. I'm going to shamelessly promote me just putting stuff out for free. I don't want anybody's money. I just put it out there. So people
Oh,
can see signs.
yeah. Make
We had,
it make
OJ
sense,
just died.
Smith.
OJ
Make
died.
it make sense.
It will. OJ
Please.
just died. It was the 311 disease. OJ just died. His nickname was Juice, like the people with the 6-pointed star. Juice. Get it?
Oh,
He was born
bullshit.
311 days before Israel. The other guy who
Bye,
pushed the Juice,
Smith.
Juice was
Bye.
the code for the thing they were pushing for
Oh,
311.
yeah,
And he was
yeah.
born 3,033
Yeah.
days before that doctor that
And
owns a computer
642
company.
days before
You're a
the
fucking
Pope
turd,
became
Chuck.
king.
You're a fucking turd.
Thank
I
you.
paid Flo
the jig-
$5
the jig's
and
up.
out of respect. He could have muted you again. You're the only idiot that's
Did
got to
you-
run your mouth. I'm not a hateful person. You're
Did
an
you
idiot.
pay?
The
Then
few
shut
proud
up.
Chuck's
Chickens
teeth
up,
I
folks.
paid
I'm
last
the
time,
douche with
and
the
you talked the
juice.
whole
They
time.
got me.
You're
That's
the only
right.
idiot
I'm a-
running your mouth. You're an idiot.
I'm
Thanks,
a
Flo.
proud boy. Thank you.
It's actually a douche.
Proud
full
like
of
gay.
juice.
Flo's all right.
Well,
You're
Flo-
an idiot.
Flo's my bitch. So
that would have made sense to people. 3,033 days between him and the guy who pushed the juice, and his name's Juice.
Yeah,
You're an idiot.
And he threw a football, right? Threw a basketball rim. Yep.
The Jews made the juice.
You chased him off.
Oh,
there's a new poll up if anybody would like to take the poll regarding Miss Cynthia's anal steam bleacher.
How much is that thing?
Well, it doesn't matter if your butthole is dirty enough
to go participate in the poll.
I want an autographed one.
Whoa!
How much do you think we could sell the used one
for shipping and everything?
Probably more than a new one,
right?
I wouldn't buy the used one.
Can my audience get them heavily used?
Autographed on the nozzle.
You guys are bizarre. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Okay,
with the times. Okay, it's 2024. They're selling bathwater, panties, and used anal steamers. Okay, don't you know what's going on?
Yeah. I need to practice this.
Scott, is it time for Scott?
Who's okay? Chuck.
So I have to wait. Like, no, it has
Chuck,
to.
are you putting this on your tab?
No, listen.
Yeah.
I have a shoe. Okay. I have
Grant,
my
you can
shoe.
come back at 31. No, at 41.
I have my
you know,
shoe,
Scott?
and we're gonna try to clean the bottom of it.
No, Scott can come back at 2 minutes. In 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
I
26.
gotta
My
wait
bad.
for this thing to warm up.
Yeah, I did too, Sam.
All right. I was gonna ask.
Maybe
how long
I
it
might be
take. I
mistaken,
swear it
actually,
looked like
then.
it took a very long
Yeah,
time.
you fucked me up, Flo. You owe me now.
No,
Be quiet,
big
Michael.
area in your favor.
Bitch.
Okay, what time did I say we're going to come back
Jackson.
at? 41? Yep.
Whatever 15 minutes is.
I got
It
to
was
check.
$5 though, wasn't it?
Yeah, because your name was pulled on the wheel spin.
Oh, it's different there.
So it's 15 minutes when you do the executioner's wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, go fuck
New
yourself.
thing. Executioner's wheel. And you
Are
just
you
have
on the
to win.
executioner flow? I think you say extra $5.
No,
to
I
get
do
you on
not. I am not by default on the executioner's wheel, but I can be added to it for another 5.
Y'all can't see. Once again, y'all can't see, can y'all?
All right, hold on. Yes, we can see that. I ain't even zoomed in. And I can
Hold
see
on.
that
Go
shit.
ahead. Do it again.
Yes.
Hold that
Squirting
nozzle.
all over the place.
Hold that nozzle.
No,
Right.
so I got the bottom of my
Do it again.
shoe.
Right, she can't
Okay,
do it, shit.
so we're gonna steam the bottom of my shoe.
And then her shit fries because she's spraying
Hey,
steam.
don't steam your fucking
Oh
microphone.
my gosh! So look,
It's nice, right?
Don't steam your computer
Watch
and microphone.
honey.
It's better than the one we got.
Yeah, seems like it.
How's that do on earwax?
Spraying out steam.
How much water are you blasting out that
Earwax.
thing?
So then I steamed it, and then I'm gonna wipe it down.
Do some
Now
earwax
lick
and
it.
I might buy one.
What?
I said, do some earwax and I might buy one.
Why would I do earwax?
He wants to clean your ass out.
Why would I do earwax? Oh, anyway, so
Not
I'm
too
just
bright,
cleaning my
is she?
shoe. So this is also a good way to sanitize too.
Your
You're
butthole.
cleaning them off
No, why
on
would I-
camera just
For
so
those
you know
ass
you're
eaters in the
cleaning
Why
audience.
would I
off
do
camera.
this to a butthole?
There you go.
Ow,
You gonna
that's
put that in
kinda
your
hot.
butthole?
Don't put it on-
Yeah,
don't
it's
do it
hot.
yourself. It's hot.
No, that was fucking
Yeah, that one
scalding
I got
water,
would touch
dummy.
you like
It's
that.
too
You
hot.
be
You
dead.
couldn't even do this. You could
I want to
never
know the
do this.
temperature. What's the temperature?
You
Oh,
could if you had
I
a
got
calloused
one.
asshole.
Yeah, you can
About
probably clean your
190
ass with that
degrees.
one and it won't.
You would know.
220, I
Let
think.
me go look on the thing. Let me go look.
I think
Yeah.
it's 180 to 220.
Because not all those steamers actually produce real steam. They just a mister.
No,
That
that was hot.
cannot be true.
She's already got a labia, mister.
No, I do not. I have a plant, mister.
Well, show us
Whatever you
how
wanna
that
call it.
nozzle action works on that mister.
Yeah,
No,
show us that
and,
labia,
No,
mister.
I'm not doing that.
You've got a
Hey,
labia
the results from the
45.
poll. Hold on, Scott. The poll. Will you buy Miss Cynthia's anal steam bleacher? 45% said yes, but only with an anal demo. 30% said
Very
yes,
good.
absolutely. 20% said no, my anus is clean, and 3% are undecided.
Cynthia, I'm all in. If you need investors, I'm all in. Looks like the people have spoken.
They're already made.
Are you going to be the floor model, Joe?
So basically, 79% of people are running around with dirty anuses. That is the correct takeaway from the data. Science doesn't trust the science.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm looking it up right now.
Some of those are knockoffs. They ain't worth a crap. They just
what am
fake
I
it.
looking for?
The temperature of the steam.
How hot your butthole can take before it becomes.
No, I do not.
You guys, I'm so much happier after getting this swivelly chair.
You get a new chair.
It should be autism itself. You can tism it up all night. You're good. Just step right out.
You know,
I
did you know that about 4 nights ago, Katie was like, maybe you have autism for real. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't get sensory overload and I'm not socially awkward, or I just don't notice it. And she was like, people think that you're sitting still when you're there, but you're not. You're sitting with your trackball rolling your mouse around the screen in big circles, which is true.
Interesting.
I just think you got dead brain cells.
I definitely have those.
We have dead brain cells. Yeah.
No,
I
you
think
don't.
you've overcome the social awkwardness.
Ricky without the hat on, you look totally different.
Ricky without the hat and the overall.
Same cat.
Is that the same
Yeah, it looks
cat?
like someone else just came up in your room, bro, and took over your chair.
Whoa, what the hell?
Take my hat off.
Some country dude who came and took over your chair, bro. It's crazy.
This is little Ricky. He's the country
the other
rapper.
cat looked like a rock and roll singer or something. This dude looked
like a
he's
jazz
at
bass
in the
player
back.
or something.
I got overalls because I have high hips. I have high hips, and accordingly, if I pull my pants up over my hips, then it's like I got skinny jeans. It's like it's pulling right up into my crotch, you know. And if I don't, then my pants are always falling down. So I got overalls.
I can help you out with that. All you have to do is stick the head in your sock, and you won't step on it no more.
As long as it's in the side of the sock.
I'm assuming he's not
looking overalls, though. I don't feel like you've done any work in those.
No, these are not work overalls. These are sit around in live stream overalls.
Those are dress clothes.
Okay.
But my pants don't fall down anymore, which is nice. And I also don't have to look like I'm like an ESFP rock star with my schlong in the side of the skinny jeans trying to show off or something.
You mean you don't have to look like you're the biggest douchebag in the world?
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's blow.
Right. What's going on, El Perro?
Oh, I just had to come up because that was a one hell of a fucking pull.
Did you see
it?
it?
The dirty assholes running around out there, doesn't it?
No, I'm looking it up.
You're looking up
I didn't
assholes?
see it in
What?
the product. In the Amazon, I didn't see it in the product information, so I'm going to Google it.
Some people have their own ass cleaner. All they got to do is put a little peanut butter on it.
Why would... You're insane.
Oh,
we're insane. What's it say about you? You are, what is,
Okay,
what's
it
that
peaks at 173.9
You
degrees.
might want to drop that one, bro.
Well, then that's not steam.
He's done it up here in other places before.
What is steam at?
212.
Oh, it has a max limit of 245, and not let its typical release temperature is around 230, but it peaks.
Oh, okay.
That's hot, right? Oh, it's hot on
Oh,
my
yeah.
You should use map gas. You should use map gas to make it a little bit hotter.
Hey,
wear gloves.
okay, so they
You're
say
gonna
to
fucking
use
spray your
distilled water. This is for Angela, if Angela's down there.
Distilled water, yeah, because of the minerals that are in the water.
Okay,
Yeah,
so would
I can
vinegar
see
be
Tara.
bad? Would vinegar be bad then if I added like a little bit of vinegar to the water?
You don't want vinegar
Okay.
unless you're doing your vagina.
No, I use
Then
vinegar
extra
to clean
vinegar.
anyways. So I was just thinking, oh, this will be a 2-for-1.
That would have to be a beat up meat sock to not get burned.
Oh my gosh, we were on Gen X.
Right
Yep.
type of
Today
residue
flow
with vinegar
state.
leave. It could be
What
smart.
happened?
It seems like it'd be smart.
I was on Gen X and we were talking about women and what they look
Oh,
like.
that
And I
was
said,
disgusting.
like sometimes when they look like roast beef and like everybody in the chat just was like, what?
That Steven dude was all
They
for it.
probably don't know what I'm talking about.
The problem is when you have the cheese sauce going on. That's
Some
never
of these dudes never seen a vagina in person.
It dawned on me after I said it. We want to talk about the roast beef more. I was like, no, never mind.
Were you on Twitch?
No, it was on Gen X.
He was on
Yeah,
Gen F,
Lindsay, I think Tarek is just saying bullshit to try to distract attention onto a nonsense thing. Tarek's not
Tarek's
blocked. He
good.
hasn't been blocked.
He's a bit. If I got to leave to go down there, I'll go block him. How about that? Then I'll give him something to cry about.
Already. Chuck, I like where your head's at. I like where your
And you know
head's
what? Yep. Chuck has free range. He's a free range Chuck. Fuck around, you might find out, Tarek.
Yeah, I done spent $100 tonight, Tarek. That pussy ain't cheap.
I can't leave this in here. I have to go release this water.
Well, pull it out. Pull it out, Lynn. Cynthia, pull it out. Don't leave it in there.
Yeah,
You
because
burn yourself.
listen, so it's really hot, right? So you have to unplug it, and then you're supposed to wait, and then you just do this until all the steam comes out. Now, when I first got it,
Show us how long it takes to melt the paint off the wall.
Can you rub that thing again?
carpet though.
Show us how you rub that bottom again.
No, my gosh. So, anyways,
Yeah, how do you could you slowly unscrew the nozzle and then slowly screw it back on?
No,
Use
because
the
then when you do
remote
that
on your
too
TV.
soon, it like, so you got to be careful.
We know. That's why we want you to do it slowly.
Oh my gosh, y'all are horrible. So I'm gonna unplug it. and
You
then I'm
can't get
gonna
to
wait.
horrible without whore.
Why did it say
That's-
R.I.P. Rob Lowe?
Horrific.
Oh, because I don't know if you heard Rob Lowe died.
Oh my gosh.
Blow, you're getting threatened.
Uh-huh.
What?
I think I did too,
Tarek's threatening you.
He is. Well, I'm not worried about it.
Why is he throwing other channels? I don't understand. Oh, he can't spell. My bad.
What's the answer about Rob Lowe, though?
He died.
Rob Lowe died.
How?
He did not. They're making up a story.
AIDS. He had AIDS.
Don't listen to them. They're jealous of Rob Lowe.
I already Googled it first. I know he's not dead. That's why I wanted to ask why he says R.I.P. Rob Lowe.
That's a
Oh,
rumor.
no, you ain't never seen his commercials? The dude's got AIDS. Come on.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Like just like the Subway guy. First they got Subway guy, now they're getting Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe just has excessive plastic surgery syndrome.
Did he really, Little Ricky?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's
got lots
related-
of plastic surgery for sure.
He's
That's why he
related to
looks like the
Michael
same
Jackson.
age as he did a long time ago.
Gosh, he looks hella good. He had a great surgeon because sometimes
did?
they
Hella
look
good.
plastically, but
Who
he
did?
doesn't.
You just cleaned your labias. You want to start talking about Rob Lowe again?
Oh,
Oh my god! Yeah,
Rob
think
Lowe is
about
gay
it
as shit.
too.
Rob
You
Lowe
know,
is gay
you know who
as
else didn't
shit.
age at all until he died of fentanyl is Prince. I saw him in concert not that long before he died. He looked the same as he did in 1980, whatever.
Hey, you know what always struck me about Prince is he always
Your
said, "I'm
ex-boyfriend?
never gonna." He said, "I'm never gonna let the elevator take me down," and he died in an elevator.
That's nice.
Is
How
that
I
Just
love
true?
say grimy.
I didn't know that.
What happened?
The Prince down the elevator, man.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Prince.
Bless your heart, Flo.
Oh, look at
Bless
Joe.
your heart.
Look at Joe. You ain't no good, Joe. You ain't no good. Look
She
at
said
you.
yes, by the way. She said yes.
Yeah.
Now ask her
Prince
about Rob Lowe.
Prince was like the rest, just a big old
It's
drug
Rob
addict.
Lowe hot, yo. Rob,
Yeah.
this is
No,
it.
ask her if Rob Lowe died.
He did.
Is Rob Lowe dead?
I think so.
Yeah.
See, that's what she thinks. So I never heard nothing about it. I don't like
No,
Rob Lowe.
She's gonna Google it. She's gonna Google it.
Look at his last commercial. If that dude ain't dead, I'll kiss your ass.
He's not. The
Wait,
elevator.
is he dead? Good.
What does that even mean, Stephen? What is that word? Esoteric reference? No, that was his song. In one of his interviews, he said that in the elevator represented the devil because at the time, censorship, you couldn't say devil on radio stations. So that's why he said, I'm never going to let the elevator take me down. But ironically, he died
He did.
in the elevator. Right.
He sold his soul.
Yeah. You know, Lenny Kravitz reminds me of Prince.
Except
I saw
cool.
I saw a video of him working out in his leather pants and leather vest. Like lifting.
And now you need to clean your labia again?
No.
Why are you bringing this up?
Because we were just talking about Prince. And then I thought,
you were talking about Prince.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
Prince
listen,
clean his
y'all want to talk
labia?
about labia, Mr.
Rob Lowe is not dead, and he's still a handsome fuck.
I know he's not dead. I've been trying to tell y'all he's not dead.
Joe Cool Googled it.
but from now on, you still have to go out and spread the rumor that Rob Lowe died.
Oh, what time Scott due back? Is he back already?
Yeah, I heard Rob Lowe died.
Rob Lowe did die.
No, he didn't.
That's what I heard.
That was quick.
Y'all just heard it. Y'all heard a lie.
You heard it
His
here
labia-
first.
He got his labia mister and butthole mister mixed up.
Is about to get entertained. I'll wait.
I will admit, yes, I did hear it here first.
Yes, sir.
I have clean baseboards. Okay.
Come to Flow State for breaking news
Net
that
are you
may or
going to
may
let
not be
Chuck get on
true.
his Social security check in my
This is the first place you heard about Rob Lowe dying. Buy a membership, share the link.
Worst news ever.
Rob Lowe is dead. Welcome to Flow State, home of breaking news that may or may not be true. Rob Lowe has died. We've got people backstage here who are torn the fuck up. Cynthia's crying so hard about it that if she tries to say anything else, I'll have to backstage her because all you'll hear is
hello.
Well, you know what killed him, don't you, Flo?
AIDS.
He got he got the labia mister and the butthole plunger.
I'm never releasing another product launch over here.
I got a question. How far into Chuck's Social Security?
You can't pull out now.
No, Jeff will be the new spot for me to.
I mean, I understand having no morals, but this man is clearly out of credit.
You have obligations.
What are you gonna do now, Chuck?
What?
I got money sitting in the bank. What you want?
Is the only one up here with the Black American Express card. None of us have that, but
How much? How much?
I don't
money
have no card.
Going to drain from this senior citizen from
Mine's not
abilities in a trash dimension.
Mine's white privilege.
Senior citizen. I'm only 36.
Bro, it should
Y'all
be
know
illegal
the
to take Social Security
He's
checks
younger than me.
for pod privileges. I'm just saying.
I buy my way wherever I go.
You want another $10 credit?
I'll make him earn it.
You want another credit, Chuck?
there it is.
No, I want you to pay me this time.
Product here,
Welcome
Chuck.
Tarek to the stage.
The product is peace of mind and silence. Right?
You still got that?
Guys, I
Tarek
am down to my
Flo?
last peach knee high. That's a tragedy.
No, they don't even know what the Black American Express card is, Chuck.
Because
I
they're
said-
the boards.
okay?
Oh, I do. I
Okay.
used to have one.
Yeah, that's
I used
racist.
to have it.
My ex-wife used to
You
talk
had a
about it.
Black
They're a
American
bunch of
Express
bigots
card?
and racists.
The black card?
Yeah.
You had the black card?
Why's
I
it got to be
used
the black
to.
card?
My Cash App card is black.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
it's
know
the
what
card
I'm
that puts
talking
you in
about?
debt slavery. Why's it
Y'all
got to
know
be the
what I'm
black card?
talking about?
If anything, it should be the white card if it's putting you in debt
It's
slavery.
So the
unlimited.
Black
I
American
know what you're
Express card is
talking
the
about.
only card that has no limit. I
It's
get like at the
unlimited.
club,
That's
if you
racist.
get a
You're
customer
a
that
racist.
has the Black
You're a
American
bigot,
Express
okay?
card, you got the customer. It has
Did you
no
see the
limit.
card with the strip club?
Let everybody know.
Yeah, and one
Yeah.
time when I worked at the camera store, this guy came in and bought it, and he had the card. He bought a camera and he used the card. And I said, "Is it true what they say about the card?" He said that he once ordered a helicopter ride, and then they asked him, "Do you just want to buy the helicopter or purchase the ride?" He's like, when they saw my black card, like he could have bought it. Like they had no.
How do you think I got into Club 33?
That's stereotypical, and
they have no limit. They have no limit whatsoever. They can just go and put a roll.
No.
That's what they all say, Cynthia. That's what they all say. They have no limits. Yeah, we get it. All right.
Club 33 was Disney.
Cynthia, we sold a house on the water to a guy, custom home, that he bought the
under
lot and the bill
UCC 295-12.
Yeah,
No,
that they can do that. No questions
with the black
asked.
card. It was over $1 million, and he swiped the fucking black card.
Yep,
That's
and they're like made out of titanium. They're not
You know,
regular
Scott,
credit cards.
I have trouble believing you because you got a story for no matter what anybody
The
brings
man's
up.
name was Frank Sheeman, and later in life, he killed himself. It's a fact.
No, it's absolutely true. The black
That's
card.
what happens when you hang out with Scott.
You know, they say money can't buy happiness, but that's not true because it can buy drugs and hookers.
Right. That's a damn good proxy.
It might.
All right, Flow State, can I say something real quick?
Oh, Lord.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm not playing games, okay? This whole day.
Sure, yeah.
Chuck, would you shut the fuck up for a second? You've been talking the whole fucking time.
As long as you don't talk in
All right,
circles.
shut the fuck up, Chuck. Just let me say something to Flow State.
Shut
Let
up.
me say
Speak
something to
in
Flow
English.
State.
How much you want to bet?
Speak in
Let me
English.
say something to Flow
Undersized
State.
steakhouse.
Let me say something to Flow State. No matter how
Flow
much you give
State.
them, I'll always give them more than you. You'll never give them more than me. So stop fucking doing that stupid shit.
Flo, are
Flow
you
State.
creaming your pants
Oh.
Let me
Chuck,
finish my
you
thought.
worked it out.
State.
Hold
You'll
on,
never
let-
white knight and simp as hard as Tarek.
Hold
right?
on, guys. Let me hear
I
what Tarek has to
think
say. I
you
think he's
put
playing
that
games with me,
pause
but go
on
ahead.
you, Flo. Go
So
ahead.
Flow State.
Tell me.
Every time I go on your options, if I go on the sticker, it allows me right away to go in one tab and it'll do it to pay, right? And it allows it to go through. I go to the other one, membership, it allows it. When I go to the super chat, it won't allow it. It's back and forth.
Yeah,
Why
and he's trying
is
to
that?
simp hard, bro, and he can't even. What the fuck, bro?
I've
You
literally
ain't got
never
no
heard
money.
anybody have this
Wow,
problem
bro.
except
You
for
have
you.
to close YouTube and restart it. I have the same
I did it
problem all
like
the
7
time.
times. All right.
Listen, only Flow State can operate simp tech support. All right, he's the only one qualified. Okay, because simp tech
Okay.
support, they need a little bit of emotional fucking, stroking. They need a little, what I
Help
mean?
this
It's not just
cuck.
regular
Help
open and
this
shut.
man.
Tell them where it is. You got to tell them nicely, or they get fucking offended. You know what I mean? They get emotional. They make a video about it. Gets crazy. Look, simp tech
Yeah.
support is serious business. Okay. You want me to handle this for you, Flow State? I'll only charge you.
I don't know. Are you
maybe
handling it? I
normal
wasn't
rate.
paying attention. I was talking to the chat.
Only if you use an
Simp
up
tech
down
support,
loop.
you know what I mean?
What are they talking about?
It involves coddling. You know what I mean?
Jump.
Some of us niggas
Tarek
go
is
and
trying to
most
get
of us,
attention and credit for spending money he hasn't spent. Tarek, I don't know what your problem is. I see that you've done super chats because you changed names. I've seen you do super stickers. So I know that you have had the capacity to do both. I don't know why you keep saying that you
What,
can't, that they're
just give
blocked.
them the fucking White Knight of the Year award, okay? Just fucking give it.
No
to
problem.
them.
Rant. No problem. You don't understand. You don't understand what's going on here. You don't understand what's going on here. I understand what you're saying, Flow
He's been up
State.
here
What
on
I'm
his
trying to
YouTube
explain
page
to you.
collecting his undersized T-shirts, okay?
It's
Spending all the
because-
hard-earned money on you simp-ass channels, and he earned the fucking medal of Simp of the Year.
God,
White Knight of the Year.
When you're on the watch list, they limit the money you can spend.
Okay, so now here's another accusation. Make sure you're not saying shit that's not gonna, fuck up Flow State's channel, Mr. Dum Dum. Because earlier you made a mistake, Chuck.
Which way did he go, George?
Are
Which
you
way
on the
did he go?
no-fly list,
Is
Tarek?
Chuck
Is
doing a
that for
Chuck
real?
impression right now? I don't understand what's happening here.
That's okay. Let Chuck say what he has to say. He'll, let him say what he has to say. It's okay.
He comes up
The
here.
man threatened to bring me down. I got nothing to bring down. Bring it on.
Yeah,
if someone wanted to bring you down, all they'd have to do is pick out your walker leg, all right? Take the fucking tennis ball off one side.
Tarek's part of the crew. Do you know who the crew is?
We have to walk in a circle trying to figure out.
Take you down.
But on a serious,
you'll be fucked.
On a serious note, Snafu supposedly went into surgery today.
Where did this come from? Dude, we were all laughing and you bring up some shit. What is wrong with you?
Listen, hold on.
Got
Serious
him,
Chuck.
got him quiet, didn't it? That's what Moose said. That's what Moose said.
No one's trying to bring Chuck down. Fucking shit.
Did he go into surgery because of the dog collar shock?
I have no idea.
No.
Flo, did you see where he porn bombed Brian O'Shea while OTW was restreaming and then tried to say I was the one that did it? Because Snafu did that whole, let me go check. I just pulled it up.
No, I didn't see it, but I did see Snafu talking about how you porn bomb people, so I figured he porn bombed someone.
Yes, he did.
Porn bombs everybody.
Yes.
Okay, but Cynthia was on record striking people's channels now, so I mean,
yeah,
a week before it got hit.
Right, I got documents on Cynthia. She's a notorious.
Cynthia, you will be learned. Keep going. Don't worry.
You learn. What the hell is learn?
Let me explain to you what learn means.
Okay.
Let me explain to you what learned means.
I'm gonna be learned. I'm gonna make sure to learn people back too, and all of.
Yeah. You're not gonna learn anything. You're nobody.
Oh, ho.
That was funny, and somebody spent a lot of time on that.
That was the North Korean military choir.
No,
almost as gay as the show.
No, it was
not. Hey, have you
With that being said, I'm saying good night to everyone up here and in chat. Y'all have a good evening. I'll see you around.
Good night, Smoking Otter. As always, it's been a pleasure.
Goodbye, somebody.
Flow State kindergartners in China are climbing up ropes, fucking free-handed. The craziest shit I was watching. I have a video I'll share next time we come up on the stream. These kids are blowing my mind. It's unbelievable what a fucking 5-year-old can do.
Well, that won't take much to do.
That won't get clipped.
I mean, this is the fastest blowjob I've ever had. From
Kids are
I'll find the clip. Hold on. I'll get
guy, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, Scotty's not smarter than a 5th grader.
Scott, you ever been out of that chair?
You know what, Chuck? You and a donkey's ass have a lot in common.
Chuck is extra sassy when he knows he's got free range.
No, I'm just feeling feisty tonight. I'm tired of these assholes.
He had him a chalupa for lunch.
Tired of these assholes. They might need a steam cleaning.
Listen, guys.
After listening to OTW on Mel's panel the other night, I about lost my freaking mind.
Oh my gosh.
We might have brought Chuck from the liberal side back to the Republican. You know what I'm saying?
I'm deep red.
Hey, what happened with OTW?
I don't know, Chuck. You're acting kind of not red.
OTW,
a little pink.
OTW said that clouds are man-made. NASA exists to prove that, to hide that God exists. What else
And
did
then
he
for his
say?
evidence,
And
he
the
had to play some
ocean.
stupid fucking song.
Oh my God! By some non-singing fool. Oceans don't never end. You just keep sailing. The man is
Sometimes
totally
when
off
I hear
his rocker.
OTW, I truly ask, is this guy controlled opposition?
Right, I've got it.
Because he's so unconvincing.
Yeah.
He's Canadian. What do you expect?
Hey, Jose.
More
That's
maybe
you, actually.
Hey,
I'm more curious about the random people who pop in and just scream things. I'm so curious about those people. What is so horrible in their life that they just show up on a panel that they know no one on and start screaming obscenities?
You mean like the
what?
cat from earlier?
Like
tonight?
Corey from earlier?
Yeah, well, I mean, at least he enunciated and pronounced words and stuff. We had one on the Missing Link the other night.
Right.
All he did was scream profanities, and he'd come up and get dropped back down, come right back up, get dropped right back down, because he would realize the camera was on and just start screaming N-words and MFers and I don't understand.
But you know what? DeFreak is doing something. You gotta don't sleep on DeFreak. I don't know what DeFreak's doing, but the other day I went over just randomly and I saw that he was on OTW's claiming that OTW needs to come over here and that we're gonna steal him and shit. And that's why I decided to give OTW the free sponsorship. I was like, I don't know what DeFreak's up to, but he's got some momentum here. I'm just gonna like coast on his wave.
He was on.
He works for Jack.
You know?
Yeah, he was on Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
The freak
Huh.
is Jack.
We would care if more people show up. We don't.
Well, I'm just saying, don't sleep on DeFreak.
DeFreak is Jack in his Jewish alt account. Okay.
Hey, Flow State, go to the back chat. Pull up that link. There's some.
I like how
Careful.
he just gives orders.
Well, that means I can start telling Flo what to do. I like that idea.
Papa Chode.
Well, Flo likes women to tell him what to do, so you know.
Chuck, you're in.
You're in, Chuck. You've picked a side.
I'm in. Bend over. I'll be in.
You're one of the women now. You're
Why
a
do you want us
feminist.
to watch this clip?
How deep you want me in?
Hey, you're already in the club. Are you the leader of the male feminist movement?
Rent, the guy is gay, dude. He just won't come out of the closet.
Gagging a little bit.
No.
You might be able to have Tarek as your like chairman of the board or
Who
something.
told you? God damn, who told you?
I figured it out, Chuck.
Look at this, guys.
Why are we looking at this?
Because these are 5-year-olds in China, what they're doing.
Because Chuck likes watching. Or Scott, sorry.
So far, it looks like every 5-year-old episode does all this.
Flo, I want a refund.
Yeah, you didn't read the
5-year-olds that jumping rope.
He wants a refund. He spent $100. He's still getting roasted.
All right,
It's the 15th, bro. The first don't come around for another 2 weeks, bro. You know what I mean? The SSI credit ain't gonna be hit soon, bro.
This is impressive right here.
Oh, look, it's the NBA. It's the NBA.
Chinese kinder. Tell those kids they're not going to grow up to be over 5.5 feet tall.
I want to know why Scott's watching kitty videos. Come on, now.
Communist China. Is that what's going on here?
Scott,
We'll be
why
here next month.
Like,
are you trying to normalize Chinese supremacy on this channel?
They're gonna put fucking long guns in them kids' hands by 8.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna drop out too, brother.
Yeah, Chuck.
See you next time.
Yeah, these are the people that are gonna slave you.
Abandoning you too, Phil.
Only in your dreams, Tarek. You might want to go over there and help
No. It's not my dreams.
friends
I wish
out.
it never happens to anybody, Chuck, because I wish good on everybody. But China will slave all of you.
I don't think so.
Okay, you're agreeing with the system. Flow State earlier was trying to make sense to you and dumb Cynthia how the system works, and you have no fucking clue how the system works.
Flow stupid.
One clip ring to rule them all.
So,
Word of the Sims.
so Scott, why were you
Only be one.
saying
Simplander.
that to like we should start working? I'm confused, Scott. Why did we see this?
What are you saying, Cynthia?
Because we're indoctrinating our children in school rather than letting them play and become
Oh
talented.
no, we're not.
Okay, you liberal fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm approaching wind down time. Why don't we do
Shut
final
the fuck up,
word?
Donnie. You're out of your element.
Damn, Scott, you done killed the channel.
It's been over 4 hours. I still got sort of headache. I was feeling a little iffy today, but
Bro,
I've been going. The power of that orchestra really kept me
It's been
going.
4 hours, bro. I thought Cynthia was finally going to say something valuable, and now you're going to end the
Shut
show?
up, Rant. Leave me
Holy
out
shit.
of your wet dreams.
All right, Rant, you get first final words.
Bro, I wanted to hear the poetry of, you know what I'm saying, Linguini alla Cynthia's
That's
Schnazgonzola.
spaghetti. It's not poetry.
You know what I
Go
mean?
ahead.
I wanted to hear it pronounced upon the people. I thought it was going to be valuable. And then I was going to have my last words to say.
Thank you for your final words. Who's next?
He has no friend. How? Please explain to your audience. I have not kicked anybody.
Scott 2B, give us those words. What do you got? You got anything?
It's been real. It's been fun. It ain't been real fun. See you next time.
See you next time. Oops.
I'll go next.
I saw some gang signs. What do you got? You got anything coming up? You want to hawk?
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in for Snowflake. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
What? Okay, my turn. No, Cynthia's still at work, so I can't go live, but I do appreciate the request. This will be my last product review on this channel. I have decided to partner with another content creator who will take my vision more seriously. I do appreciate the time over here. I look forward to seeing you guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Chuck. I was going to do a poll first, so you
Go
might
ahead.
get kind of the last long word if you want to.
Like I'm somebody special.
Well, I was going to see if people want to do the Flow State's Greatest Hits on the outro or not, if they're tired of it. Last time they were tired of it, but every time I play it, though, like I never have a drop in viewers, right? So even though each time I make the poll, more and more people are like, I'm tired of it. Still, each time I play the video, like it maintains the same number of viewers the whole way through.
Yeah, I could see running it every day where people would get burnt out on it. They want something different, new, exciting.
Well, the thing is that I do more streams than I do new closing content.
That's true. That's true.
So I just threw up a little greatest hates. If you want to close out on the greatest hates, give me yes. If you're tired of it, give me new. Give me new, Scott.
What happened to Tarek earlier?
I don't know. I think that he's playing games to try to get attention or whatever because Because he's trying to get credit for spending money he hasn't spent.
That's what I was saying.
And he's trying to do it in a manipulative way, right? Like, why does Lindsay keep? It's always at somebody else. So I think he's just playing divisive games.
He's trying to claim that I'm such a little man that I spent all my money and he's got more money than I got. I don't get it.
Well, Chuck, we've seen the fancy crown molding that you have in your house, so I'm not too worried about you.
Me either. If I was, I wouldn't be spending.
Right.
You know, I don't spend what I don't got. I don't play that credit game.
Only here.
Only
All
here.
Right. I'm gonna end the poll. We got enough to give me a guess. It's pretty heavily yes to the greatest hates. Do you have any final thoughts? Anything that you would like to say before I drop you?
Scott, I'm a little worried. Leave the kid videos alone. That's it.
And for our outro, we have Flow State's Greatest Hates, the greatest compilation of hate on Flow State ever, compiled for now. Oops. I guess I better turn the volume off or on.
Yeah, Flow State's something else. Flow State, Ho State, whatever the state you are.
Ho State, no state, damned hellbound fate. Do you have a magnet for like lunatics?
Some frat boy douche with an earring who wants all the time, energy, attention, and resources because he's got an earring. And he's got that frat boy douchey college vibe that you all love so much at the sports bars. And he wears his hat backwards and makes little quips, so he's cool to hang out with. A lawless, dishonorable, bad faith, unethical scum.
Fuck you, Flow State, you fucking piece of shit, white knight and motherfucking bitch ass made motherfucker. You grifting fucktard.
Faggot white trash Missouri motherfucker. You white trash piece of shit.
Flow State, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, man. You're sus to me, bro. I don't know what's going on there.
Flow State, you're so fucking retarded.
Chain smoking cigarettes in a hall. Flow is using Snaps and others as their person, knowing how you feel about them to get him money.
And he's okay with grifting your money. All you fucktards who want to donate to his bitch ass?
Right. And Flow State's absolutely in for the fucking money. 1 million trillion dillion %. He's a fucking grifting fuck. But Flow, I see your white knighting and the words you're using to protect these bitches who claim people online, give them fuck. So, you know what, Flow? Go fucking suck some balls, you grifting fuck.
He's so low value and low worth that his value is $1. He's one of the most narcissistic, devious pieces of shit I've seen on here. And it's exactly the archetype of Lucifer they talk about in scripture. A meth head addict, lowlife, who's been living his whole life grifting, deceiving, defrauding, defalcating. Peaked in high school, he's going to go in your DM and expect him to take his shirt off and you to take your pants off and get whatever he wants and go on with his life and lie to the wife.
This little Flow State, the monograph optics are high. We know what you're about, Flow. You fucking dopehead, fucking grifting fuck.
Someone like Flow State is going to be power hungry and controlling and want to be egoic and build up his ego.
He's making his grift money. And fuck you, Flow, you cunt little bitch ass flower made piece of shit. Smoking meth all day.
Supported monograph.
Smoking meth probably. He's like, he's a fucking meth head. Look at him.
Little Ho State fucking white knighting for some weaponized bitches. Flo, you're such a fucking clown, dude. Everyone sees that you're fucking in this for the money on YouTube. Everyone who sees it, like, whether or not you're getting the views or not, entertainment sells. We know this, but you're so fucking a clown. But in Ho State, fucking, I see you and Cruz watching your bitch ass now. And Flo, you fucking grifting piece of fuck. We all see it.
The self-proclaimed drama whore / slut. I can't remember.
He's white knighting for these bitches. I see what you're trying to do, Flo. You fucking piece of shit. Now I saw why he clipped your video and what he did with it. He's white knighting for these weaponized hoes. White knighting Flo is part of the Me Too movement now, and he's a grifting fat fuck. He's a grifter. Flo's a fucking straight grifting fuck. If you don't know, I mean, it's simple as that. But fuck you, Flo. Flo's white knighting, saying he's using key words like attack women. Flo. Fucking suck my balls, you white knight and piece of shit, grifting fuck. Flow State, you pogo fuck. Go ahead. But he's a sellout fucking clown making accusations.
I'm no huge fan of Flow State, but he does seem to be making some progress here lately.
You ain't shit, and you come online and pretend like you're somebody, And then you had the nerve yesterday to say the one thing we could learn about on your channel is how to get women. You are the narcissistic, egoic freak.
Flow State gets all the girls. Can you put that comment up?
I have more women on my panels than most places, I would say.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Somebody gonna be hating tomorrow. It's always some butt hurt.
Your show has a lot of is like a pussy magnet somehow.
That's okay.
There's somebody gonna be hating tomorrow. There's always some butt hurt.
Never been anywhere, never done nothing, got a goofy bitch next to you, and you're going to go on a Talking with Famous People broadcast and tell us how to get women. You asked, why are you here? Chaos and controversy. And then when he didn't get that, he's bored.
As he's being mischievous. And this is the personality trait of those infidels that go around thinking that they can hate on somebody and entice them, try to tempt them like a devil. You ain't shit, bitch.
The reason I said chumming him along, Flow State, is because that's how I see it. You know, you chum the waters for the sharks to come around.
Right. Where in the fuck do you find these people? Jesus, this is just the rantings of a fucking psychopath.
Cuck beta male.
Just the broken, monotone, desperate appeal to try to seem like somebody online. He had the balls to do a broadcast with people called Talking with Famous People. He was the famous person. Okay. If you go into these people fucking background, Jack Talcott, and you look at who they've been for the last 5 and 6 years, it's narcissist central. The levels of personality disorder, lack of self-awareness, and complete dysfunction. All while having a methamphetamine habit, by the way. Fascinating.
You can sit there and deal with stupidity in a way that I can't.
I think you live in a fear state, not a flow state. I'm flow state. No, you're not. You're fear state because you don't want to give up your false strength, egoic presentment. That's a fool state. So we have fear state and full state. There's definitely no flow state and there's definitely no faith state. And he yells out, I don't give a fuck about truth. We know you're here for the next $5 for the drama fest, grifting off my audience.
I kind of want to bitch out and yell at Flow State over here.
All right, go ahead and do that, sir. Get to that.
Little fucking bitch, dude. Like he's an undercover like hater or something.
Say that over again. I got road noise. I got to hold the phone up to my ear.
He's probably a little bit jealous, Brian O'Shea. A lot of people are, so don't, take that too
that's
much.
That's all it is. And he's handsome
O'Shea,
too.
say it again. I didn't hear it.
I said I'm going through a bisexual stage and I might want to suck your cock. You're really handsome.
All right, no.
You a Care Bear, you don't Flow State, y'all soft. Y'all too soft, man.
It's like with Flow State. You want to sit here and say Flow State's the internet gangster. Homeboy dropped his address to you, bro.
Antoine's going to do a series with you and Flow State, how horrible white people are nowadays.
Listen, Flow State is great.
Oh my, okay. See,
I love Flow State. What is wrong with Flow State? Flow State is awesome. I love Flow State. Flow State is.
Right.
Did you see Flow State on my show the other day?
Yes, I did, sir.
Yes, we all did.
The chat loved Flow State.
You're acting like you love Flow State. Great stuff.
I really do love Flow State. Have you seen his appearance on my channel? He's box office.
Dirty hat Missouri blue collar workers.
Well, he's another one who says that he's all about the education and enlightenment, Mr. Flow State, right? But every other comment is about like snorting powder. Yeah, I got to give it to Flow State. He's one of the better manipulators I've met on here. Pretty good at what he does. So he's one of the better ones, right? He knows how to play the back position, stay quiet, observe the dynamics, play people against each other, drop things into conversation to skew your perspective without making it seem he's doing it directly. He's pretty good at what he does.
Fuck you, Flo, you cunt little bitch ass flower made piece of shit.
Someone like Flow State is going to be power hungry and controlling and want to be egoic and build up his ego. He's an infidel scum. We wouldn't fuck him with your dick. He's got no discernment, no character, and no money on top of it.
So here comes the smoking. Looks like he has sunglasses on. I think this live stream was at night. He's got sunglasses on top of his hat. What is with this guy? What's with this guy? What's with this guy? Is that part of an encyclopedia collection of books or those Reader's Digest behind you, I don't think you read anything, dude. Got to have your books on the shelf behind you. Try to make you look smart, right? My books make me look smart. Do they really make you look smart? Or when you open your mouth, do you sound dumb? So this guy running this live stream, Flow State, is asking for money to kick someone off the panel. You can donate money to him to kick someone off here. You want to talk about stupidity? Stupidity, Jerry Springer show shit, and degeneracy? It's right here. This Flow State genius. Obviously, he must be a genius, right? He's calling me a motherfucker. Well, I do have a reason, dummy. Dummy, your IQ isn't even close to 100. You've got problems in seeing. You're emotional. You react emotionally to the truth. You've got issues.
While you keep sitting there projecting, hating on me in your jealous, envious ways.
Your attitude prevents you, your arrogance. You've actually, you know what? Damn it, Flo. You're so frustrating because you offer a lot of good. And yet, this is, this is unhelpful, dude.
He's just very angry.
He's using her belief system against her while also throwing an Effie tantrum like a child.
Bitch ass slave.
He's such a drug addict still. He can't even get on camera without looking creepy and blinking and having his eyes go all over the room. He's so bizarre. These are bizarre, sick, twisted people. I give Hostate credit. He's so narcissistic and egoic and prideful and calculated. He'll watch consistently, but he'll never type and he'll never come up. I respect him more than everyone else because he'll at least lie, cheat, deceive pretty well. Yep. He'll at least hate pretty well. He'll at least keep up the appearance that he's busy and interesting and has shit going on. I know that's ridiculous, but some appearance of it, right? Because he'll be here. He knows everything I've said, everything I've done. He consistently reveals that, but then says, I don't watch. So he won't type. You'll never see him. He won't come up here. He'll watch consistently. And I don't believe he uses alts. I must say that I'll salute to Flow State. Salute. Yeah, he's very, if you're gonna do it, be like him and at least do it somewhat, good. Be calculated, strategic, be egoic and prideful. Don't show up places, pretend other people are constantly talking about you and need you in order to promote. So you could build a viewership of hate who support you based on not liking me and realizing that you're their power base, right? Or the other way around. So it's great. What he's been doing, I really support that. He's really good at what he does, like the political manipulations, deceptions, stratagem. He at least excites me a little bit. Because I go, he's got some discernment. You could look in his eyes and tell he's a predatory scum. Those are the guys I like to play with and compete with. Because he'll give you a little bit of a run for your money. Right? If you're going to do this shit, at least get good at being an infidel, manipulative, deceptive, worldly, cultural scum predator. Just get good at it. You notice how all the middle-aged women have cozied up to Flow State? He's so good at it. He really is. I got to give it to him. All the most broken, seriously, watch for it. All the most broken, confused, lost, and or unattractive physically women who are past their mating time have all cozied up to him. He's their best friend ever. That's how you know a narcissist, egotist. But Hostate, he's great at what he does. Makes you feel like you're just one of the boys. You and him are buddy and friends. And it's all just to take advantage of you and use you and have him get the genuflection that he's a ladies' man, like the videos he was making. He's using you. He's playing on you, pimping on you. But at least he's somewhat good at it. Makes it all seem like it's just an organic idea that I'm the reason for all this stuff having to happen over there because I was so bad and wrong and wouldn't let anyone talk. He's such a great guy for $1 a month. Clip this all out and use it for your next promotion because you know what Flow State will sit right now somewhere at work listening, giggling to himself.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. Like he knows I know. He knows. He's never going to tell anyone completely. He'll allude to it with certain jokes as a coping mechanism. He'll reveal. If you watch how he jokes, every time he jokes, that's really what's going on. You don't know that. You don't see that. So you know, again, he'll always reveal who and what he is through the coping mechanism of humor. And then he'll always get plausible deniability to say, oh, that's not really who and what I am. That was just a joke. While claiming that every time I do a bit non-bit, it's really who and what I am. And there's no joke to it. Do you see the hypocrisy?
I know you're stupid. And you think that you can just get into power and just kill everybody. His channel is Nazi friendly.
Fucking Flo, the piece of shit.
Fraud state.
Host State has admitted many times he's a self-interested, self-indulgent person. Anything he does on here is going to be for his own gain, his own benefit, his own profit, and his own fixation, compulsion, and impulses. He's not interested in truth, good faith, or honorability. That's a Host State, Slow State, Low State. They don't respect you. They don't admire you. You don't inspire them. As a matter of fact, you dry them up. They can't even get wet for you no more, presuming they ever could.
By Flow State. Faggot!
I'm a self-indulgent, lustful, selfish, worldly narcissist.
Flow State's an ignorant piece of shit.
Hey, I would rather not have Slow State here. I'm not going to have him coming around here because he's purposely trying to promote his shitty channel and panel indirectly. He's got a lot to say over there, you know, everywhere but in my face. I'm just going to prefer that he not be heard anywhere where he's not giving quarter. He's a rather boring character, fairly stupid as well.
Last night, he invited me up on his panel, so I sat down in his chat for 45 minutes and he wouldn't let me up.
Have this like lust for power and control on their shitty panel with 30 people watching, and then they want to do the rounds midday while they're at their slave job trying to promote with @Slow State as his name. He's not an interesting, informative character. You're a disingenuous fake bitch, and I don't want to look at you or listen to you.
Yeah, and he's a straight up liar. He knows it. And you can watch it in his rhetoric. Go to his show and watch. When people tell him, present him information and tell him to look it up, he says, no, I'm not going to do that. That's the perfect epitome of ignorance and mischievous. He knows there's more information out there. People offer it up. No, I'm not going to do that. He is a narcissist just like Jack. He thinks he already knows everything. He's around projecting the false claims that he makes and says that he's not lying when he is, and you know he is.
A disingenuous bullshitter. Slow State is a pathetic, creeping, crawling creature in the background, shape-shifting up front. He's a joke. If you had any self-respect or dignity, you'd stay far away from a creature like that, just as I and many others do. If you ask Slow State on the internet, he's a ladies' man. Slow State's voice made her literally have a gag reflex reaction.
Are you sure she didn't slip off in the bedroom and masturbate to their voice?
Slow State, he knows that he's an evil motherfucker, and he knows other people are evil too, and he will cast doubt upon the dark sides of himself and others in order to use other evil, dark people to get something he wants.
With Flow State and others, they're fucking more of the demonic. They know what the fuck type, manipulative type.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
100
They're
people that will
calculated.
say, Flow State, you're so desperate for clout and views. Fuck these cupcakes.
You're a white trash piece of shit that thinks Because I'm dishonorable. That too, yeah. That's why you're more concerned with money to get me kicked off your panel than me getting money for this homeless motherfucker to get his job back. You're playing little games. For you to just play that card because you're mad I'm calling you out for being a little millennial punk right now, that doesn't make you a narcissist or me. It makes you a fucking bitch. Welcome back, faggot. You a fucking liar. Are you talking while I'm talking, faggot? Calling your punk millennial ass a faggot? You're a Missouri white trash blue collar motherfucker that can't stand on intelligence. You need to learn when to get the fuck out of the way. You've had a fucking court ordered psych evaluation, you fucking felon. Talking over me like we all don't like. Faggot.
Flo does have a lot of control, I've noticed, which is good. I do admire the
No, he doesn't have control. He's a game playing dickhead. Flow Sith. That's your petty, godless ass trying to play thing. I don't have the time for your white trash Yoko ass. You want to just stand on your little petty bullshit. So here's this dipshit. If you can, I don't know. You brought him back. He has no grasp of reality, like Fail State.
Flow State, please do not flirt with my chocolate goddess. Okay. Flow State content is he walks around and he tells black people to get their shit together. Black men treat black women better because the white man will snatch your weapon.
Flow
Yeah.
State's one of the least creepy people in this community. I get creep vibes from a lot of people, but I've never got that vibe from him.
Let me give him some credit. He's so strategically narcissistic and egoic and savvy. He will specifically stay away from me in order to avoid me feeling like he's validated me in any way or what I've said.
You saw Host State admitting about his chapter and being part of the Proud Boys today, right?
Yeah,
Proud
I've known
Boy
that for years.
heads fucking involved in some optics, Mr. Host State. Now we got Host State admitting he's Fed tied, Proud Boy chapter tied.
And we have Host State, all tied to supposed federal agent groups, con men,
Interesting.
frauds, dupes, detractors.
Flow State. You
Oh
keep
my
them.
God.
I'm not coming on your stupid shit show.
Talking
Fuck
about
you.
Yeah, leave
Fuck you.
Is assertive, confident.
You
Usually
see
has no.
Slow State as assertive and confident?
Yes.
What do you think about all the effeminate beta males who, by the way, his name is Taylor. That's how I know you got the spirit of your mama. Your mama named you. So I know she ran that house. Okay. Number two, when you turn to the side, you got a little black, tiny little black earring in your ear because you like came up under your mama watching her put earrings on. And you think that shit's cute and pretty for a man to wear little black earrings. And you ain't even pimping and playing like that. It'd be one thing if you were playing like that, if you were keeping it 100% player and you wanted to fucking throw some diamonds on to really stun on people. You ain't that guy. All you are is a broken, emasculated beta male with your mama's spirit, and you like to be pretty and cute and dress up like her too. And you got your mama's name, Taylor.
Taylor's way more dangerous. Way more.
You ain't got no value within your word, bitch boy.
I'm being nice, allowing him in the chat because he knows he's not welcome. Like, why are you even here?
See now,
Go
now you
home.
guys understand when I say he's not my brother. See how it works. We are tribal people. Do you understand?
All I want to know is who here saw Flow State's fat ass last night? Anybody?
ass?
Anybody? Oh man.
Well,
Oh, there's
No.
a clip out.
How was that? How was that
Mimi.
for you?
Yeah, Mimi, you were there.
I was not. You
told
me about it.
Plumber's crack.
All right, I'm not a gossiper. I didn't screenshot it, okay, but it came out.
Flow State, you got the women of Unslavia checking out your rear end, buddy.
was
Looking good, bud.
Not see, I mean, it showed up quite a bit on the stream.
Is it
You should-
hairy?
It's big, man.
You know what? I am banning this from like we don't need to hear about it. I don't even know why you were over there. Like just come on.
Gotta do it. I'm on
I'm
it.
ashamed. I'm ashamed for you, Brielle. It's just
Crazy girl.
Was it Kelly but Kelly was there, so maybe like is she like I don't even have the channel, so like but
No worries. It's we don't need to ever
Yeah.
visit this.
Shameful.
Moving on.
Hey, Wizard, what'd you think about Slow State now asking women on panel if he can inseminate them and that he's open? Is his partner okay with that? Somebody should call up Mrs. Slow State and ask her if she's okay with Slow State doing a little bit of a bit non-bit on a panel, just randomly telling attractive women that he wants to inseminate them. Look at his cute little earring. Isn't that so cute? Little black diamond, Punisher shirt from Walmart. Yeah, this is the Walmart winter collection. Backward filthy hat, cute little black earring from Walmart, cute little Punisher shirt from Walmart. That angry, goofy bitch next to you is never going to ride you around consistently. She's never going to take you where you need to go. She's never going to pick up something for you to bring home. You got girlfriends who you ain't even fucking telling you to bring them pizza. They ain't going to let you use their car, right? They ain't going to ride you around. They ain't going to look out for you because you ain't shit. You're a low-value beta male. That's the difference. You're shitting on an experience you don't have an option to have. Oh my God. So the guy who like gets women just admitted that he's got bitches in his phone who only hit him up to bring him food. Do you know how much of a trick and a simp you just sounded like trying to relate to the women because you're the nice, good guy? This is a ladies' man.
Always there.
By Flow State. Sorry, go on.
Could you just go ahead? Could you just go ahead and tell us why your personal discernment
Sure.
is that Flow State is confident and assertive and capable?
Sure. He's confident on many different topics and his knowledge about many different topics. And he will say when he's not, he's not an expert in it. And he is pretty damn smart when you listen to him and what he has to say about it, particularly finances.
And you reveal and expose yourself how much of a direct, manipulative, strategic liar and fake you are. And people buy it because you got a monotone voice and you look like this and you just put your bullshit across with no empathy or no feeling or compunction for what you're doing because you're such a narcissistic, egoic piece of shit, just like your father is. So you have no trouble lying to everybody's face, pushing false narratives, and not even thinking twice or reacting to what you're doing in the moment. This is why I tell you, all you broken bitches who say this man's attractive, forget about the looks. He may be better looking than me. That's up to you, subjective. For you to say being like this is attractive means you're a broken hoe and have no discernment. That's a predator, ladies and gentlemen. That's someone who's projecting onto me grooming while they're grooming. Groom the woman he's with, grooming people online for his own ego and his own gratification. Bitch-ass motherfucker. What, a bidet? You mean the thing that shoots water up your ass?
Absolutely.
Slow State's the kind of guy who uses a bidet because he wants shit in his ass like 24/7, even when he's taking a shit. Right? He's like, I like the action of something leaving my ass and I like the action of something going back in my ass. So, he's the type to kind of like, while you shit and pull it back in and push it out, pull it back in and push it out. I don't want to get into it. The point is, did you see him yesterday? He went to the mall. He was bragging. He went to the mall and bought a $100 pair of jeans while he's unemployed. This is why nobody with a right mind would invest anything in your channel. Because you come on and brag that you went and spent an inordinate amount of cash for a bunch of crap and you got scammed just so you could show up online and look like somebody. And he had big fucking teal earrings. He got even bigger, brighter earrings in both ears to look like a bitch-ass motherfucker and be a meth head and never leave the house and have gray skin and constantly coughing up phlegm. Jealous, shallow, envious, narcissistic piece of shit. And I believe you're an agent working off charges. Just snake, two-faced, backbiting scum.
He only cares about his channel, the clout, the ego. He don't give a fuck about truth.
Flow State, just get banned from your fucking chat.
Oh, you better be careful, Sal. I'll give you one mistake to even say his fucking name because I fucking hate him. And I'm going to go at him as hard as I go at anybody. He's a piece of shit douchebag. He's fake and shallow, and I'm going to show him that.
Tommy, do you think Flow State is handsome, like objectively? What is your thoughts on that?
I'm going to give you one more time. I mean, you can say pedo, dude. Pedo. And I dare the motherfuckers and accusations to come at me. I'm going to give you one more chance not to say his stupid fucking name.
What?
Because you don't want to associate that word. You know that word is a way we can be. You don't have any association with that showed fucking douchebag. He's not that word in any way. He's fake. He's shallow. He's chasing small amounts of paper on this platform. And I watched him get wrecked with his typical ways going against that verbal combat guy, trying to copy his shtick the way Flow State has only walked around looking for stuff to copy, looking for things to act like he's the first one, looking for new things to speculate even though he knows what they are as he brings them up. Oh, I got his game on lockdown and I'm going to show it for what it is when I get to it. He's not a high priority, but he is a fucking douchebag and he's full of himself and he is a narc. He is a fucking narcissist. You want to shut You want to shut his show down in whatever he's doing. If you want to totally throw any show off the rails, go tell him he looks like that guy. Whoever it told him he looks like, that his dad looks like. Oh, he'll derail any situation and put a mirror up and go back to that subject. I fucking hate him and he doesn't believe me.
Nobody believes you. You don't fucking hate him. Stop that.
I speak more truth on this panel, in this panel verse than anybody. I hate Paul Enslaved. I hate Jack Talcott. I hate Snafu Snaps. I hate Flow State. And I'll even say his name once for his sake because I know he loves to hear it come out in his mouth. That's why he's got so many of my clips that he plays of me saying his name. He loves it. He faps to it. He fucks his wife to it. He says, hold up, honey. I'm about to come. Let me play some of these Tom clips saying my name. He's a joke. And I'm going to hurt him.
Or Slow State the other day was like
fucking showing a whole bunch of stuff, man. It was like, this guy's insane. Insane.
Whatever. I really don't want you to do that.
And he's going to want to get back at you for it. Yep. He's really going to get pissed off. Bet slow state on the one paid have you.
Yeah, can you believe that he actually charges people to have topics changed or people removed from the? Oh, he's got a whole menu, like $20 for someone to be removed for 5 minutes, $50 for a topic change, and he never gets any of that because nobody cares enough, and it's all boring, and nobody cares to hear him speak. Yet he thinks somehow he's Antoine, that people are going to pay him $20 and $50 at a time to throw people out or have topics changed. Very strange sense of self-awareness.
Wow, that's a interesting way to grift. Well,
they stole. They're all thieving off of everyone else's model.